前はもう死んでいる。何？お前はもう死んでいる。何？
Alright, hello everybody. We are back at it again with some more League of Legends. We have got another Era Civil War happening. We've got Era Eclipse facing up against Era Chronos. And I'm just trying to see if I can get the picks and the bans up and running. Because they are doing a pro draft, so we're just getting confirmation on when that's going to begin. So yeah, we should be good. But glad to see everyone out here coming. Just well, thank you to the Clueless Guy and to Cutie Moose for the follows. Very glad to have you here. Welcome to this League of Legends stream. I apologize, my bed is a bit of a mess, but I had to rearrange a bunch of things today. But we do have Kitty Cat in a box. She is in her box here. She's gonna be sitting with me and helping me co-cast, at least for the time being, because then we will be joined by Toby later on. Make my bed. I will make it later, okay? It's been a busy day. Alright, so now we are going to head into the picks and the bans, but I need to change the window, so there we go. So we are now into picks and bans. So we do see that is going to be the Vladimir immediately taken away from QM. Why make it if you're gonna sleep in it so soon anyway? See, Brighton's got the right idea. Brighton has got the right idea. So Vladimir going to be taken away. Cassiopeia also going to be taken away in the mid lane from QM, while Malphite Lock taken away in the top lane. Not going to be seeing any of the rock action up there. But I will not be surprised if these bans do get targeted out to QM. He is quite deadly on a lot of these mid lane carries, and I would not be surprised if none of them get through here. But that is going to be the immediate... Is that going to be the immediate Umumu ban? I think it is. Oh, we do see ban doesn't go through. Unsure what the ban is, so hopefully we'll get notified soon enough what the ban is. But that is going to be then the Victor taken away in the mid lane from QM. Bound to be interesting. Okay, so let's just get a confirmation of what that ban was. So that was the Amumu ban on 2. So it was the Amumu ban that was confirmed. Is this Goose's team? Yes, it is. Goose is on Eclipse, and they are facing up against Chronos. But now Malzahar taken away in the mid lane there. Do not want to see any of that hard lockdown. But Diana will be immediately locked in. That is likely going to be the Diana mid or the Diana jungle. Can be flexed very easily. So curious to see where that's going to end up. And then that is the Varus going on to Era Bubble Lift. Varus is one of his key points of carry. And some say Double Lift was inspired by Bubble Lift. Like, you don't want to mess with this man, but that is now going to be the Emilio in the support role for Zimbo Mouse. So Varus, Emilio looking kind of deadly down in that bot lane. But again, Jinx being left open, it is very, very hard to resist that Jinx pick. So that is immediately going to be locked in for Eclipse. Pairing it with the Blitzcrank will not be surprised either. Blitzcrank kind of that soft counter to the Thresh. Even though there was likely no Thresh pick, it kind of just promotes that hard engage playstyle. Can kind of synergize very well with the Diana. But wait a second. That is going to be Ezreal locked in. So that kind of actually flexes the Varus and the Ezreal. Can be switched either way. Can be Varus or Ezreal mid or Varus Ezreal bot. Chronos at 10% power buff. The Inting jungle is not playing. I mean, they've always had Inting jungles like you and me, Wally. They've always had Inting jungles like you and me. So let's see what they do with Instinct AD on the support in the jungle role here. As that is going to be the Alawi hover and then the Alawi bad. So that is no Alawi in the top lane. Shaco mains. Shaco mains. Yeah, they don't like us Shaco players, eh? They really don't like us. We're all trash in the jungle. But then so Alawi taken away from the top side with Triss on the Diana in the mid lane. Very likely it is going to be mid rather than in the top lane. I mean, in the jungle. But so now the Garen is taken away for Eclipse. The ban doesn't show. Whomst plays Alawi? Well, Brighton, you would know, huh? Brighton, you can't just talk about anyone who plays Alawi like you're the only person that plays Alawi. But that is going to be the Garen ban in the top side. And then Shanae Baiki cries in Alawi, because I think she was the one who was going to play. But then the Nocturne taken away in the jungle from Goose, who has been spamming it just that little bit recently. Alrighty. We're going into the final 4 picks. As that is the Amumu hover. Is it going to be the Amumu lock-in for Instinct AD? Or in this case, no. They are going to leave him for last. No, wait. So that is going to be the Wukong hover into the final pick. Is it going to be the Wukong in the jungle? It is. That is Wukong jungle for Instinct AD. Or in this case, Magnus Carlsen. have not seen him reprise as Wukong in any of these competitive games, but then he will be facing up against Goose's one trick, or one of her many. It is the Warwick. Witnessed it today. It can be quite terrifying, so they definitely have to be careful of it. But then the Quinn is going to be hovered in that top side. Quinn, but they are leaving the counter pick for last, so Armin will get the counter pick into that Quinn very easily. What are we going to see? They are lacking a bit of a front line there, but Jace is being hovered. There is not really much of a front line that Chronos have available to them. What is it going to be? Is it going to be Jace? Is it going to be that aggressive counter top lane to the Quinn? Or is there going to be more of a passive tank laner there? It is actually going to be the Jace lock-in. So that is going to be Jace in the top lane for Armin Easy. And it likely seems that is going to be the Ezreal mid. Alright. So, I expected 1 or 2, but the victor came out of nowhere. Alright, so it seems like we are ready to go. We are going to hop into Champ Select now. So I'm going to just say caster R. Ladies and gentlemen. Alright, there you go. We are now hopping into that Champ Select. So everything's going to come through relatively quickly. But while this is happening, we are going to get the predictions out from everyone. Ladies and gentlemen. So, we're going to see, are Eclipse going to look to take this victory, or do Chronos look to push forward in this Mettlestate tournament? So, Eclipse and Chronos. I will give you all 5 minutes to put your points in. So, you got 5 minutes. Please use your points wisely. I am not responsible if any points are misused. Bella is my lawyer, so if you're gonna deal with any legal issues, you deal with my pet Bella, who's sleeping in her office. This is her office, you see? She's watching all of you. She's watching all of you in chat with your points. But that ban, the GB ban was quite interesting. Wasn't really sure if that ban was entirely targeted. So then the Aatrox, Ahri, and the Thresh taken away there. But then Goose will be on the Warwick in Le Jungle. Okay, Armin. So Milio and Jace gonna be picked up there. Woo! 14,000 points picked up there onto Chronos. That is a lot of points here. Oh my goodness. Oh my damn. My goodness, he's going ham. Better have faith in myself. I mean, fair enough, man. Fair enough. These are my old boys. Played with these lads a while back. Wasn't able to stream a lot of their games because of it. But at the end of the day, hopefully we see something good. Hope to see what have these boys been cooking up. Did you let them cook, and did they cook properly? So that's AATC. They're just banning random people. They're just banning random people here, but I'm trying to find appropriate music to play. You know, we gotta play some Electric Callboy. But what is one of these streams without, no. What is one of these streams without, Alright, what is one of these streams without some bad omens, ladies and gentlemen? So the Nazgulian 58 will be on the support role. Will be playing the Blitzcrank, Zolfarian on the Jinx, Shanae Baiki in the top lane with the Quinn Goose on the Warwick, and Eris on the Diana. But we are not sure where everything else is going. And they weren't in order, so that's going to bother me a little bit more once we get into game. Because I'm going to need to reorder Chronos and reorder all of everyone here. So please just put yourself in order just to make my life a bit easier. You'll be back. It better be like a next like villain arc or something. You'll be back and like have like this whole big villainy stream and whatnot. But it should be good. Should be Gucci. I know there were a lot of games tonight that we weren't able to catch, and I'm trying my best to get as many of all these Mettlestate games streamed as possible. Royalty are playing tonight as well. They're facing off against XVG, so best sending my luck over to the boys over at Royalty and XVG for that. So I wish them all the best. And then we do have a Zenith game playing as well. So I'll send my love to Zenith there. Wish them all the best of luck. But right now, we're just going to be out here just vibing to some music. So for the next 3 minutes, I will be taking some one or two song requests, depending how long it takes for us to load into game. But the first order of business is now Bella has got her little office. Look at the baby! Look at my baby! She's in her box and she's lovely. Look at her. She's the star of the stream. It's not even me. You guys don't even come to watch me. Put your music softer so we can hear you. Oh no, I will. I was just putting it up now because I was kind of just vibing. And also I think my mic was a bit further away. There we go. That should be okay. There you go. Okay, music going down. There you go. Nice. Awesome. But let's find some bangers. So we got a new song we're going to listen to, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what's taking requests, but this is the new Bring Me the Horizon song called Lost. Have been yet to listen to it properly, so... Curious to see if it goes well or not. There are a lot of points on the line. All my points on Eclipse. Good luck, girls. Mad from Laser Lomper. Mad lad coming out here. Oddly, really bringing out the OG vocals. Very unique, not gonna lie. Sheesh. The song is pretty good. I do like this. Very like, it's taking a lot of modern Bring Me the Horizon, like his OG, like the That's the Spirit album, kind of incorporated that into it. I dig it. I think it's pretty good. Not like amazing, but it's definitely quite good. Hey, hey. Ollie with the high-pitched vocals out here, pogging up. Very interesting breakdown, but we are going to see that it's going to be the Ezreal mid lane with Bubble Lift on his Varus, Magnus Carlsen on the Wukong, Easy on the Jace, and Zimba Mouse on the Milio. With Goose on her hot prestige Winter Blessed Warwick in the jungle. Got Zalfarian on the Star Guardian Jinx, Winter Blessed Diana for Eris, and Nazgulian on the Blitzcrank. But now I need to just make sure I fix all the scoreboards before you ladies and gentlemen yell at me for everything. So please don't yell at me. I don't like the yelling. There you go. Alright. We should be ready to go in now. I'm just gonna keep having to drag the timer thing because it's always bugged on the first game, and the second game it's fine. Okay, time controls. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are gonna be ready heading into game now. No, I'm gonna change scene. I just needed to make sure that I was getting all the logos and everything right, but like I do see that this one is slightly off. So let me fix that real quick. There you go. Nice. Nice. Okay, we are done with that, and we should be in game now. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. This is game one in the Era Civil War between Eclipse and Chronos. We have not seen much of Chronos on the stream as of recently, but we do hope to see something good from them there. That is Luiso, or as we know him as QM, or better input good name, who is on this Ezreal mid. And does mean they have the double AD range, but does leave them very vulnerable as they are very much full AD. So very much could see some tank itemization coming out from the Warwick as well as the Blitzcrank. With there possibly being an invade, it is very tempting. There is a ward. They do know it is going to be a 5-man invade. They are going to go delay it. As I was going to leave Goose, but there's going to be orders. There's going to be chaos coming in. As Goose having to burn the flash immediately, but then Armin Easy does go in for the kill there onto Goose. Goose will be able to walk it out. Shanae Bakey also going to have to burn the flash. Ezreal will go for the flash. Q will not be able to get it. He's going to chase down Shanae Bakey. Wukong does get the dash onto Eris. Eris is going to walk away. Zalfarian landing the zap. Nazgulian is running for their life. Is going to burn the flash and grabs. Oh no, as then Ezreal picks up first blood. Wukong picks up the second. And Varus picks up the third. As that is 3 kills going over to... Last 3 kills going into Chronos. And 1 separated between the bot, mid, and jungle. Where QM is playing. Yeah, QM is on the Ezreal in the mid lane. I think it was very difficult to try and get their full roster in. Chap Blanc was not able to make it, as well as the Balls Away was not able to make it either. So rather unfortunate there, but it does mean it's got a very tough matchup here for this Diana. Ranged mid, like especially the ADC mid laners are very hard for these kind of early game mages who struggle to get their waves early. But Armin Easy and Shanae going in for these aggressive trades with one another. Ezreal Eing under tower. Almost solo killing Diana level 2. Up, Youko connects. My goodness, it's now Shanae Bakey does get hit with it. It's the Jace Q. Jace is going to go full ham, but Shanae Bakey will block it off. And we'll be able to kite it out. There's already just over 1,000 gold lead for Chronos. Oh, Blitzcrank Q does go wide. Nazgulian not able to connect it, unfortunately. But Ezreal is going to immediately E forward into Eris. Doesn't really have any ability to counter that. As Ezreal ticks over to that level 3. Zalfarian taking a lot of damage from Bubble Lift and Zimbo. But some would say Double Lift learned everything he knew from a Bubble Lift. So be sure to pay attention here. Shanae goes in for a good trade onto Armin there. Eris taking a lot of damage from the Ezreal. But Ezreal is dropping low in mana. Just be careful not to spam. But Ezreal will go for the E. Does have the Q available. But Eris is going to have to walk under tower and look for a reset. Well, the Nazgulian takes over level 2. Zimbo's now got the level 2 as well. So Bubble Lift and they are going to go for the kill. There's Zalfarian has going to have to burn the flash. Let's try and get hit by the fiery hot ball, whatever it's called. So we get the pogging in the chat from Tsunami. Welcome, Tsunami. Welcome, welcome. Blitzcrank does go for the grab. Just misses Bubble Lift. Grabs the minion. Oh, but now Goose is going to catch Luisa off guard. Does have the E, but Goose does not have flash. But will be able to catch it with the extra movement speed. Ezreal is not going to be able to survive. And Goose takes down Luiso in the mid lane. We see Shanae Bakey in the top lane is being quite impressive towards Armin, despite the first kill going to double assist for the Jace. You missed a banger invade, bro. I mean, the channel, the thing said itself. I told you this game's going to be bad. Blitzcrank gets the grab onto the Milio. Milio tank in town. Nazgulian picks up one. Goose is now in the bot lane. And that is going to be the exhaust going from Bubble, but into the Fear. Nazgulian is going to walk up. Does have the knock up. And it does look like Goose is going to pick up a kill there. As it is now 3-3. And the gold lead is only about 900 gold now. But my word, it has gotten close. Goose has been able to pick up 2 kills. And there's 2 assists for the Jinx as Eris goes in for a quick trade onto Luiso. Gets it very nicely. But Magnus Carlsen is going to be in the top lane onto Shanae Bakey. She does not have flash. Does look like they're going to hand it over to Armin. Really well executed gang coming out from Magnus. As I would say, if he is as good as he is in chess, he will definitely win a league. I am shaking in the presence of Magnus Carlsen. Okay, the Winstinct gang. Instinct is Winstinct, bro. That's just how it is. Instinct is Winstinct. I don't know why he just doesn't change his name to Winston. It would be OP. But Eris is running short on the mana, has been able to try and keep up in the CS, but Ezreal has been very oppressive on her, so it's been very hard for Diana to pick up any of the minions. As she has to trade health for minions at this point in the game. But Goose has now picked up that Tiamat, so we'll be able to clear that jungle a little bit faster, as the Wukong is 103 with the Sheen. And that should be pretty good. Jace will now also opting for the lethality, which means he's going to be chunking out that Quinn a little bit harder. We do get pings coming out in the mid lane as they do want to go for a gank. Goose is setting up, has got the Raptors, but Eris things quite low. Lucio does have the Arcane Shift available, is desperately holding on. Arcane Shift has been burned. Eris is not going to be able to dodge it, but Goose is going to be there to take down the trade. Up, as we see the flash for flash there. Lucio has nowhere to go. Goose will pick up another. She is on a killing spree on this Warwick. While Jay's going in for some hard trades on Shanae Baiki. And will get traded out despite having the lethality. As Wukong wants to look for a fight down bot side. And as Gulin is looking for the engage onto Bubble Lift. Wukong is going to be there. Will get onto Zalfarian. Zalfarian does not have the flash. Neither does. And the Blitzcrank does though. Zimbo does get caught in the traps as well as the Wukong. As there's going to be multiple flashes burned. As the knockup's not able to connect. Jace does get a solo kill onto Quinn. If Ed Woke is scary, was Malphite banned? Yes, indeed it was. The Malphite was banned away in that top side. So we're not going to see any of that rock action up there. Was Rammus banned? No, it was not, from what I believe. But Goose is there. I'm going to make the way bot side. It's going 3v4. Zimbo's going to burn the flash. Eris is there. Zalfarian looking to take a kill, but Bubblelift will pick up one. Has picked up the lethal tempo. Has got the warm hubs assisting him. Eris has nowhere to go. Has got flash. Can walk away. Zalfarian does not have flash, and Magnus Carlsen will pick up one. As it's 8-4 in favor of Chronos. And they do look like they want to set up for that upcoming dragon. But from what I'm seeing, this is very much a full AD team comp coming out from Chronos. And I am very surprised that there was no Rammus. And then the Malphite was immediately banned in the first phase, as I think they did intend to build this comp regardless. But it does mean Rammus top would be the tech. Dude, it's the Baus tech, bro. It's the Baus tech. Oh, Eris is going to go in for the engage. They will pull the Ezreal into the tower, as now Goose is going to be able to make her way into the mid lane. Does not have that level 6. Ezreal has so much damage and does spot Zimbo. So he's going to have to walk away. Ezreal does have the E. Is going to go for the auto and will get the Q under the tower, as that is a lot of gold going over to Luizo. But Shanae Baiki going for trade with Almond doesn't have as much damage as he does and will suffer to that first strike damage. Almond restricting Shanae Baiki's movements, keeping her away from the minions, denying her some experience. Going to be really good for her, going to be really good for him to maintain this lead, especially as with the aggression that Jace offers with that gold. And also opted for the tier. Means he's going to try and go build into that Manamune later on, but one thing for sure is you can never underestimate the Jinx, as Quinn does cancel the Jace engage, does blind him a bit, and he will walk away. Oh, but a lot of damage coming out from the Jace there. As Bubblelift, Bubblelift burned the flash, did not necessarily need, and as Gulin taking a lot of damage. Varus does burn the ulti, does get the stack there. Magnus Carlsen is going to make his way bot lane, is going to land the Cyclone. Bubblelift's going to survive because of the cozy campfire. And that is 1 kill to Magnus and 1 kill to Bubblelift. Looking really good for Chronos. They look like they're pulling the synergy off really well. The jungle support synergy between Zimbo and Magnus Carlsen. Very good setup for them. Why are they all rushing boots? Can't necessarily say I know for sure, but Armin is going to get the gank coming up from Shanae Baiki. He's going to try and pick up one, but Warwick will be suppressing him. Shanae Baiki does not fall, and there is a shutdown going over to Goose. Why are they all rushing boots? So we see the Tarbies already pick up the cooldown reduction boots and more cooldown reduction boots. I guess the Wukong boots are going to be quite necessary for those 1v1s with the Warwick as well as the Quinn. And then the cooldown reduction boots, I guess the Ezreal, I'm not really particularly sure. Maybe just because it's spammable abilities. Oh, and Ezreal picks the cross-map ultimate there. and we'll pick up 1 in the top side, putting him at 5 and 2 on this Ezreal. Well, the Melio boots rush does kind of make sense. And it is a lot of, and it's quite easy. But Goose is going to fight Magnus Carlsen. Magnus Carlsen does have the Conqueror. Don't know if he wins there without the Cyclone. Zimbo is going to be there to back him up. Go for the fight. Is going to take it. And Magnus Carlsen is now on a rampage on this Wukong. And now Magnus Carlsen, they do want to go for the invade onto Shanae Bakey. There does have no Cyclone available. And they do really want to pick up that kill there, but will not go for the dive. But Zalfarian and Nazgulian are going to try and push down the bot wave as the Melio continues to roam, continues to have a big impact across the map, and does look like they want to go for the dive, as Shanae Bakey is staying quite low, and they do want to give this over to the Monkey Man. But the Monkey Man will get knocked away, and will have to flash out of tower. Absolutely superb gameplay coming out there from Magnus. 5-0 and 5 on this Wukong, having a massive impact on this game. But the gold lead is 7,000 in favor of Chronos. 5 to 15, but Goose does have 4 of the kills and is going to drop that Rift Herald mid. Gonna try and gift some gold to Eris, who's been unfortunately losing it a lot to this range of the Ezreal. And now Goose immediately heading into the bot side, but Melio is now mid. Warwick goes for the suppression onto the Ezreal. Ezreal does have the E. Will be able to walk away as Eris drops the ignite. Melio has made his way mid lane now. Luisa goes on a rampage, warm hugs, giving him the extra movements, the extra healing into the ultimate. But Shanae Bakey wants to try and pick up 1. Is going to go in, but the Wukong Cyclone picks up a double, as that is 2 kills going over to Magnus Carlsen. And Armin, while it's all in the midst of this, does get that top lane tower. Is going to have that full Eclipse right now. So it's very deadly. But now Magnus going to be rotating down, clearing out some vision, and definitely pumping up those gold numbers. He's sitting on 2.1k, wants to get that Divine Sunderer, and a little bit more. And then the Varus also looking very comfortable. Ezreal 1,200. Does have very comfortable lead over this Diana, while the Wukong sitting only at about 600 gold ahead of the Mr. Warwick man. But Ezreal definitely playing that lead to his advantage. Mr. Wacky said, hey, thank you so much for the follow, Wacky. And Goose does going for the engagement. Luiso does not have the Arcane Shift, does get it up just in time. Shanae Bakey is topside. He's going to try and pick up 1 Omen. It's very low as Shanae Bakey picks up 1. Magnus Carlsen is there to try and take down the Quinn. But Ezreal will walk away as Varus picks up Diana, and then Ezreal takes down the Wukong. Ezreal takes down the Warwick, sorry. And 4 members of Chronos are mid lane. Shanae Bakey hiding under a low tower. Does desperately want to try and get a kill onto the Ezreal. Is not enough, as Bubbles will tank the last bit of the tower, and Chronos pick up the mid lane. This does get set up very perfect for them to go and rotate 2 onto this dragon, while Zafarian and Nazgulian just want to try and get some tower plating. But looking at some of these picks and builds here, but Wukong still yet to back 2.6k gold. What is this man doing? I am concerned for him and how he is basically ending his lead here. If he died with all this gold, he's just giving away free gold. But now Ezreal gonna have 2 full items already. 700 gold shutdowns on both Wukong and Ezreal, and then 450 for the Varus. The Wukong picks up the Divine, picks up the Tiamat. A lot of items have been picked up by Chronos, with the Melio picking up the Shurelias as well, and the Jinsu, the Rage Knife picked up by Varus. I believe in the Eclipse reverse sweep. I do too. I think it is very possible with the Jinx scaling as well as the Warwick lead. But it is going to be a little bit tricky as they need to try and deal with these very fed hyper carries. Goose and Shanae Bakey are going to be bot side. But Goose takes a lot of tower damage, and then Bubble Lift going absolutely ham will pick up a kill onto Goose. Shanae Bakey's going to have to run, but Melio will get the kick back and will pick up that kill onto Quinn. As we see Eris is going to be on the top side with Nazgulian and Zalfarian, who want to try and pick up that tower for a little bit of gold. But Ezreal in the mid lane, very comfortably going to be knocking back on that tower. As now 3 members are closing in. They are going to try and get onto Luis. So it does have the E available. Magnus Carlsen is going to be there. Era tries to pick up one, does land the Moonfall, but the pulls Magnus Carlsen instead, who gets the double Cyclone. Wants to pick up another. Cyclone's under the tower. Tanks a bit, but walks away. As Luiso wants to try and pick off Zalfarian. But Goose is going to walk into that bush. Magnus Carlsen does catch up and into the ulti. Magnus Carlsen have to burn the flash. Goose desperately wants to continue this chase, but is it going to be enough? Nazgûl does land the knockup. Jinx is nowhere to be found, not able to do damage. The Cozy Campfire coming out from Zimbo, healing his team enough, giving him that extra movement speed and on-hit damage. As now Luiso is godlike on this Ezreal. Armin almost taken down by tower, but the warm hugs saving him there. As it's 27-6 in favor of Chronos, looking very well synergized and very well greased. It does seem like they do want to pick up this tower, and they are going to get it. Ezreal does have 2 full items. And now we're looking at the Ezreal is going to... What is Ezreal going to pick up now? What is he going to pick up? We don't know. Alright, he does pick up the Serrated Dirk. Looks like he's going for the Duskblade. Oh, Chronos has a Varus. Yeah, the Bubble Lift was very much able to reprise his strength, the Varus. It is one of his well-known champions here on Era, is his Varus. It's quite scary. And he is peaking at gold 1 right now. Been spamming it, so... Very glad to see he's been performing so well. But Goose gets spotted out by Armin and absolutely annihilates Goose. That is a 2-item Jace. There is not much you can do there as a 1-item Warwick. But it does look like Magnus Carlsen is going to be able to pick up that Rift Herald very comfortably alongside Bubble Lift. Well, Bubble Lift does spot out Zalfarian. Zalfarian stands still for a little bit, but not going to be enough as Bubble Lift going to continue the chase. Does get knocked up. Does proc the lethal tempo. Pulls under tower, but the Cozy Campfire keeping him alive. Wukong getting the Cyclones and Nazgûl and tanking the tower. Desperately wants to keep that 100% K... Well, the 0 deaths KP. As Chronos do continue their push. Eris does try and go for the engage. Does catch Bubble Lift. They do lock him down, but the immediate cleanse coming out from Milio. Absolutely clutch ultimate coming out from Zimbo Mouse. As now Shanae Bakey is going to be fighting Armin, but Armin's going to pick up the extra movement speed. Is going to be able to try and get that sledgehammer down. They are going to be able to get that Rift Herald charge. Zalfarian taking the extra burn damage. The ulti coming out, not going to be doing enough. The Cozy Campfire keeping Chronos alive. Varus and Ezreal looking very strong. Good to see the FE teams are taking part in Mettlestate. I think it is the best way to go there. And I do want to say it is an interesting environment to say the least. But Goose is going to be going in, is going to try and pick up one, is going to be able to lock down the Varus. But that is all that's going to be happening there as Magnus Carlsen does walk his way out. Ezreal drops the ultimate. It is 4v3. Jace is still pushing bot side. Luiso gets caught out, but the Cozy Hug's keeping him alive. The extra tick damage. Oh my goodness, that damage from Ezreal doing so much. Eris gonna be the triple kill for Luiso in the mid lane. As we see 13 and 3 for him, 9-0 and 10 for this Wukong, and then 8-2 and 6 for this Varus. As Chronos close out game 1. Absolutely banging game. Oops, I spoiled. Don't even worry about it, Goose. It's okay. I should probably... It's all good. Alright, let's go back to the main screen, ladies and gentlemen. But if we look at the damage, Ezreal coming in with that 28k damage. Absolutely mad for Luiso there. But if I am to give MVPs for this game, I have to hand it over to the Wukong and the support. So, Zimbo and Magnus Carlsen doing absolute mad work in the jungle and in the support role. Milio roaming around with Magnus. A game is practice in my eyes, and that is true. It is always about making the right decisions, all the practice. Every game is a learning experience, so I can vouch for that too. But very well played to everybody, as now we are going to be heading into game 2 of this series. But I promise to give all the points out, so let's do the prediction. So there you go. So prediction. Well, I typed prediction or I typed prediction. Nope, gosh, I've lost my mouse now. Oh, everything died. Oh no, that's not good. My encoder exploded, ladies and gentlemen. I do apologize. I don't know why it does that, but we are going to see Chronos pick up the points. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, music sources. The music source is the one that died, okay. And then there you go. Yes, I'm gonna pick up the spec link. And give me the hydrate. You already know. Okay, so my encoder is having a mild seizure, so I do apologize. Cosplay cast when? Alright. Well, what I need to do is... Oh gosh, can you not drown me for 5 minutes, man? Okay. Oi. It's so much. Oh my goodness. And this straight just sponsored me. Oh gosh. Armin, stop it. I know you're rich right now, but stop it. Ah. Gosh. Boy. Jeez, like... Cosplay. Okay, so answer knots. We got lost up there. Cosplay cast when? Okay, so we are setting up the and Mr. Not Redeemed pets for Bella. Alright. Bella, baby. Hi, Bella. Look at the baby. Okay, let me go to main screen. Let me go to just chatting so you all can see Bella. Oh, but that's not where that's supposed to be. Why is that there? Boom. Alright. Bella, Bella, baby. Look at her. She is such a beautiful baby. And she's giving the kisses. The kisses, all the kisses. And I'll leave you be, Bella. Okay. Sorry, I've got a temporary crown at the moment, and it's kind of... And it's falling out, and I don't like it. But, to answer Not's question, the cosplay stream is going to be put together soon. I'm just chatting logistics with my mods. One of my mods, he's going out to buy some of the stuff for his own personal cosplay. He's going to give me a rough idea of how much it's going to cost. And then once that's done, we'll set a goal and everything. And we'll see how that goes. Because I really want to do the cosplay stream. And then the Jin one, I'm going to have to do the printouts and whatnot. But we are now going to be heading into Game 2 Champ Select here. With Melfight and a movie room already being taken away from Eclipse, and then the Cassiopeia and the Vladimir being taken away from Chronos. Malzahar taken away in the mid lane. Do not want to see that. Seems like these bands are very well orchestrated, all very much the same still. And then that is going to be the Victor again. As 3 mid lane target bands. Nothing has changed. So very curious to see what is going to be locked in for Chronos. We got QM crying, and they say they say he's scary, as there's going to be the Jarvan hovers into the Wukong again for Magnus Carlsen. Is he looking to keep that 0 deaths there? I can imagine he is learning from Not here. Not and Void Bunny must be very getting trauma of seeing this Wukong, because unfortunately they don't get to see much of it. Big Sag over to them. But then that is going to be the Volley Bear for Goose, is one of her main champions. And very good dive potential, as well as very easy gang potential for her. And then the Alawi for Shanae Bakey in the top lane. She was a bit sad that it was banned away last time, but this time she is going to get it. And I can imagine all the Alawi maids are quite happy. I can imagine Brighton must be quite chuffed to see that. But that is now the Thresh. Whew! Zimbo Mouse out here flexing, picking that Thresh support. But if with that Thresh support being locked in, share account details. Oh, man. That is going to be the Thresh Kai'Sa in the bot side, as that is Kai'Sa for bubbles, most likely, for bubble lift. But with that Thresh pick, I will not be surprised if we possibly saw a soft card and a Blitzcrank pick. But it's not what we're going to see. We are rather going to see the Misfortune locking in the bot lane. And then the Jace is going to be banned away in the top side. He does not want to deal with that. So a little more target bans will be coming towards that mid lane and to that top lane. What Chronos ranks? So ranks vary from between Silver 4 all the way up until Gold 1. With Silver 4 being Wukong right now. And then Gold 1 being Bubble Lift, the 80 carry. So, but I can't say I already know entirely for sure. Like, we can look after the game if you would like, or I can grab the OP.GGs for you. But there is now going to be the Radiant Soul ban in the mid lane. Do not want to see the Star Forger. But Quinn is being hovered, but not going to be banned away. Is it actually going to be hovering on that Tom Kench ban? And does not look up. Are they hovering the Kata ban? Is it going to be the Kata? They do. Take away the Kata from Eclipse. And do not want to deal with the super spicy mid lane engage. One of my mods also can't be too happy about that ban. Zombie Pancake, I'm looking at you, buddy. As we are entering the last 2 picks for this game. What are Eclipse going to lock in that mid lane? What are they going to put into the jungle? I mean, into that top. Well, it's the mid lane and the support. Void Bunny redeem pets for Bella. Okay. I'll do all the pets and everything when we head over into the chat screen. All right. Bella, you're getting more pets, baby. You happy about that, Pops? All right, so that is not going to be the Fiora locked in. Is that the Alawi mid? So it is either the Alawi or the Fiora mid with the Volibear in the jungle. And then Gwen is being hovered. This is one of Armin's signature picks up there. Very hard carrier potential and that little bit of extra AP that Chronos needed. And then going into the last pick, this is going to be the mid lane pickup, as that is going to be the Annie hover. Is that going to be the Annie mid? Is that the Draven mid? It does. It does appear that it's going to be the Draven mid lane from Luizo. And then the Morgana in the bot lane with the Misfortune. Perfect Morgana being a very nice counter over to the Thresh. Can't negate that hook stun, but cannot negate the engage that comes with it. But alright. You see that is going to happen. And now let's go back to the main screen. As we do say, I'll just do my good old, ladies and gentlemen. But let's go to the main, we'll go to the just chat screen while they do all their lock-ins. Baby, hi baby, hi puppy. People are paying points to see you. You are so pretty. Come baby. We got the big yawns. Big yawns from the Bella. Hey, baby. Meow, meow. She's a good baby. Very good baby. Plenty of love going all around here. Alright, so now while this is all quickly happening, I gotta make sure that everything is switched out. Gotta move the teams around. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix the ones that by the cam is always very iffy, but I will fix it once we get into game. So do not mind that, please, ladies and gentlemen. While this is all happening, I'll do predictions. Predictions. All right, there you go. Boom. Pow. Another boom. Another pow. Boom. And there we go. Predictions are up, ladies and gentlemen. Be sure to get spend your points wisely. Anyone who voted for Eclipse last game, are you going to be looking to get your points back? And Chronos, are you looking to make a quick buck? Very curious to see where that's going to go. So it does look like they are spelling. Oh, I think I know what they're going to spell here. Ah, gosh. Okay, sorry. I do apologize if I keep touching my tooth. It's because the fake crown keeps falling out. It's so strange. It feels so weird. I hate it. And then next week on the 10th, I'm going in to get the proper crown put in. So that's going to be a long process. But Alawi lock in the top side Zimba up, and yep, that is the Draven mid lane. Very curious to see how that's gonna go, because if I know QM, Draven is not his cup of tea. He has been struggling quite a bit with it. I'm gonna say this bluntly, he's quite garbage at the Draven. He will look back at this and yell at me, but he knows it, and we all know it, that Draven is not the greatest. I'm curious to see if he's improved since we last saw it on the stream here. I know what they're spelling. Logo Beast, yo, what's up? You know what they're spelling, guys? Okay, let's go see. Look what I'm gonna show you guys quickly. So look what they're spelling. So that's a P, that's an E, that's an I, N, that's an I. They are a very mature bunch of lads, and they do spell. Oh, well done, Chronos. Will you stream the game of Youko tonight? What time will the Youko game be? Do just keep me updated. What time will the Youko game be starting? Era, bubbles to carry out here. Gotta see there's a lot of support coming out for everybody. A lot of points on the line, 9.9k to 200. But I think just maybe drop me a DM or anything about the Youko game, because if there is a Youko game, I will try and catch it. Just give me all the details and everything, and I will see what I can do. Because if it's at 10, around 10, half 10, I can do it. If it's any earlier, I do apologize. I will not be able to catch that one. 29k on Chronos. My goodness, that is a lot of points. All right, well, in 30 seconds, I am going to leave you for a short break. So I'm going to get some logistics on what this upcoming match is. So please do not go away, as we are going to get ready for game 2 between Era Chronos and Era Eclipse. It does look kind of like it's going to be kind of spicy. It is going to be the Alawi and Fiora. Likely going to be one of them is going to be in the mid lane. I would not be surprised if it was the Alawi mid. But that is likely going to be the Fiora mid, as I know Sinead Bakey likes the Alawi. So hang around, and I will see you all very shortly. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are in. I'm just gonna quickly fix the logo for Chronos, because I do see it usually just gets locked. It like locks just before the webcam. So I do apologize about that, and then I'm gonna recenter that because it looks cleaner. But we are going to be heading into game here. Control Z, and now we zoom out, and now we begin. We are in game 2, everybody, in this very entertaining series between Eclipse and Chronos. As you see, Goose rocking the storm rising volley bear. We got the we got a really cool. We got the Ruined Raven in the mid lane. We've got the I can't remember what that Gwen skin is called. I really can't remember what that Gwen skin is called. But then Zalfarian is going to be on the Misfortune. That is look like it's going to be the Fiora mid lane. And then there's going to be the Volibear in the jungle. And then the Alawi in the top side. As you see, there is going to be an invade happening. Zimbo is leading the charge. Is he going to go for the hook? Yeah, Zalfarian walks into them. Oh no! As First Blood goes over to Eclipse. I mean, not Eclipse, to Chronos, sorry. No summon is burned. Zalfarian falls. And the Kai'Sa picks up that kill. So I just need to switch those around to Space Groove Gwen. I don't play enough Gwen. I don't even own one of the Space Groove skins. So this is all very new to me. But really successful invade coming out from Chronos. Don't have to really burn too much. And that does mean that Bubble Lift will have that extra long sword going into lane. So it will be quite juicy. But skin-wise, looking also good. Got the new Fairy Court Fiora in the mid lane. And then we're also going to have Zalfarian on this Prestige Edition Misfortune skin, the newest one. Looking rather clean there. And then we got the Alawi in the top side, rocking the Space Invoker. And then Armin with that Space Groove Gwen. I don't like Space Groove. I mean, I can agree because, like, well, I don't have really any champions that use Space Groove. So that is just possibly my opinion. But objectively, best skin line, I'd have to say so far. It's still, for me, I actually can't really answer that properly, but I do think the Dungeons and Dragons theme skins are pretty good. But Zalfarian is going to flash away from the mouse hook there. There's no flash from Misfortune. As Armin and Shanae are battling it out. Shanae desperately trying to get that level 2. Only level 1 will get that level 2 available. He's going to walk away for the Ghost now coming in from Armin easy. He's going to burn the Ignite as well. He's going to look to chase, but there's a fight every bot lane. Bubbles are taking down one. Zimbo gets ignited, and Zalfarian will pick up one. And Zimbo actually yoinking up that kill. Nazgûl does have the flash available. It's going to flash, but that is going to be another kill going over into the bot side of Chronos with Zimbo and Bubblelift picking up one apiece. While Luizo is looking very dangerous on that Draven. And that will be a flash forced out of the mid lane. Armin not able to get the lockdown kill onto the Alawi, who did have to burn the flash and the TB to get back in time. It's still going to be Armin holding that lane tight. But now we got to see they are going to pick up that wave at the bot side. Wukong just casually farming in that top side of the jungle all the way to the bot side. So vertically jungling. And Duke are not going to be fighting over any scuttles. And will just be a one scuttle for one scuttle. But it does appear we are going to be just sitting in this top side. Armin going to go the aggressive fight with Janae Bakey. Going to walk right into her tentacles. But takes a lot of damage. This is a level 4 Quinn to a level 2 Alawi. Going for that early trade. Does not have flash. Gwen does get the snippety snip snip. And that is bye-bye Alawi. As Armin picks up his kill. First kill in the top side. A lot more of a passive start coming out from Eclipse. Not as aggressive as they would like to be. But Zalfarian and Nazgûl do have the pressure in the bot side. Kai'Sa does have the full Noon Quiver available. Zimbo sidestepping that Q like an absolute chad. But Luizo on this Draven is quite scary. Magnus Carlsen wants to go for a gank. He is going to go for one, but nothing going to happen there. Wukong spotted out. And we'll continue on with that top side. He's going to go for just a quick reset. But Bubble Lift is trying to keep the pressure along with Zimbo. Is going to Hex Flash over into the next bush. Is going to try and get a hook there. Is there any hooks available? Will land onto the Morgana. Morgana have to use the Black Shield in time. But so much damage as the burst coming out there will absolutely delete the Morgana off face of the map. But Eris taking so much damage from Luizo. Luizo does have the fully stacked lethal tempo and is going to pick up a kill there onto Eris. Draven does want to look for more, but there is a tower in his way. A bubble lift. Could look to pick a fight with Misfortune. Misfortune yet to be able to pick up any items here. Still sitting on that Doran's blade. And Zimbo Hex Smash over into the backside. They did not see that coming. And Bubble Lift picks up another. It's on a rampage in the bot side. That is 4-0 for him. As Alawi now takes the soul of Armin. Level 4 to level 5. Gonna kill all their tentacles. Gonna keep her soul. Eris uses the parry. It's gonna go for Louisa. Louisa does get hit by the electrocute. And does look like Armin that Eris is going to pick up a kill in the mid lane onto that Draven. And that does get the turnaround that this Fiora needed. That is the first kill going to Eclipse. As now Armin does get their soul pulled out, but Alawi is going to be able to do some damage. We'll get the auto attack proc. But Bubble Lift and Zimbo will help Magnus with this first dragon here. But Triss Poggin with that electrocute proc on the Draven. Makes it very easy to go for those short trades with a QE auto attack cancel. Very nice for them. And that is objective 1 going over to Chronos. And Shanae Bakey spawning them tentacles. Level 5. Armin is going for the engage. Is level 6. It's going to go for the fight. Lawi does not have the ultimate available. Armin taking so much damage. Ignites traded there. And that will be Armin taking down Alawi once again. As now Magnus Carlsen does barely dodge that Morgana Q down on the bot side. Looking very comfortable in the jungle. Armin taken quite low. Is going to greed for a plate while Luizo is holding Eris under the tower. Parry not going to connect. A lot of damage coming out from the Draven, but not going to be enough. Nazgûlian has nowhere to go. Does not have the flash available. Wukong does. Is he going to be able to secure this? And now Bubble Lift is going to be unstoppable. 5-0 with this Kai'Sa. Draven did have to burn the ultimate, but Eris is still holding that tower with her life. As Volibear wants to look mid. Draven does have the flash available. And you do see Goose is going to be walking in there. It's going to be the parry coming out, but there's going to be a dive knife in the bot side to Zolfari, and Bubble Lift tanking the tower as Draven takes down Eris. And Zimbo will fall to this Misfortune, as that is going to be a 2-for-1 trade in favor of the bot side, as Misfortune gets the shutdown onto that Kai'Sa, while the Draven is now taken down by Eris. That is going to be a true 1-for-1 trade in the mid lane, and then a 2-for-1 trade in the bot side. So Eclipse in the favor here, and they do get a bit more gold in their back pocket. Now Shanae Bakey is gonna burn the ulti onto Armin there. Armin is not immune. A lot of damage coming out there from the Alawi. I'm gonna keep Armin under his tower. So Armin does have a full leeching Leer and almost full play steel caps, so the Alawi is only yet to get the steel caps against this Gwen here. As Zimbo does go the Hex Flash, will immediately get the flash out of Zolfarian and the Black Shield there. So that is a flash for Hex Flash, and Zimbo looking very dominant down in this support role here. As now, Bubble Lift wants to try and keep this wave frozen, but the Morgana is not going to let that happen. It's going to try and shove that wave quickly. Luizo doing so much damage with this Draven, waiting for the Sheen to do so much with it. And Eris, there's not really much she can do. Draven permanently keeping her under tower, making sure she doesn't get the minions that she needs to scale, and dropping so much damage with these axes. And ADC's mid lane seems to be the meta. Magnus Carlsen does have to use a W to escape there. Like, they are going to try to pull the soul of the Wukong, but Wukong will walk away unscathed. As now Zimbo does look like he wants to go in for the fight now once again. While Magnus Carlsen and Armin are going to be looking to pick up that Rift Herald. Hook does land, but does connect on Nazgûlian. So much damage came from this Kai'Sa! The burst from Bubble Lift will take him down as Draven does drop the ulti. It does not land the swirling axes onto Fiora, who does have to burn the flash to dodge that. And now Goose in the top side. Not really suspecting this Wukong, who is on the Rift Herald, very comfortably going to be taking that away. Magnus Carlsen, the man, the myth, the legend himself, the chess god. As Shanae Bakey does get caught by the Armin's ulti, that is 2-level lead for Armin. A very easy solo kill for him there up in the top side. Hook does go wide for onto Zolfarian. Zimbo not able to make the connection. As unfortunately, Goose does appear to be having some lag spikes with her at the moment, so we've got to be very careful of that. Oh, Eris does let the parry, is going for the grand challenge, and Luis, though, does drop the ignite. So much damage coming out from this Fiora. It's going to look to get that ulti proc, will get it, and Eris gets another solo bolo onto the Draven. This Fiora is quite deadly, and I don't think the Draven is respecting it as much as he should be. The Goose is still struggling with the bad internet issues. Might possibly see a pause for that. But Kai'Sa with the full Kraken Slayer and the Serrated Dirk, so likely has that fully stacked Q. Well, Sinead Bakey does look like she's going to get the two-man dive there. Wukong does drop the Cyclone. Tank 2 tower shots. And Sinead will just go and farm the wave. But Armin are going to take that tower. Zimbo has made the roam up into the top side. So much damage coming from this Alawi. Zimbo tanking. But that is first tower going over to Armin. And that is going to be Rampage for him. As Kai'Sa is in the bot side, 1v2 right now, gets the ignite, but they will cleanse the ignite. Immediate MF does drop the bullet time. Does not able to pick up a kill there, but the Q does land onto Bubble Lift. Is Sovereign going to be able to pick this up? Does drop the E. And the flashing, the Comet. Bubble Lift. Barely living. Oh, and the Flash W coming out from the Nazgulian. Absolute chat. As Goose is going to go for the fight onto Luizo. Luizo has no backup. Zolfarian is going to be there to take him down. My goodness, Eclipse are making the comeback. A lot of gold going over to Zolfarian and to Nazgulian, and this is going to be the dragon pickup for them. Wukong in the top side, invading. Not going to be able to pick that up, and that is going to be the first dragon for Eclipse. Oh my goodness. The fight coming on for the MF and the Fiora. These are going to be the points of carry, but Eris is going to be caught out by Magnus Carlsen as well as Zimbo. Zimbo does land he does connect the hook, puts Fiora in the box, has nowhere to go, and Magnus will pick up his first kill in the mid lane. Really, really good synergy coming up between this jungle and support duo once again. Playing it superbly well as Magnus does get his soul stolen by the Alawi. I know many people would be very happy with that, but because otherwise, as Zimbo does land the hook onto the Alawi, does not have the ulti available. The ignite coming out there from Thresh, but not going to be enough as now Magnus is sidestepping the Alawi tentacles. Up, hook does connect again, and this does look like it's going to be a kill going over to the Wukong. It's going to pick up one and will survive once again. You can imagine Magnus Carlsen knows how to dodge the Alawi tentacles as he had to deal with Brighton for a very, very long time. So Brighton, I hope you know you are being added. Louiso has been rotated down into the bot side, while Kai'Sa is going to be heading mid. Goose wants to try and pick up kill onto Armin, but so much damage from this Gwen here, as Eris is going to try and pick up the kill onto Bubbles. Will drop the grand challenge. Woo! There's damage. But then Louisa gets a solo kill onto Zolfarian down in the bot side, as Fiora does try and pick up one. Magnus Carlsen still keeping. Oh no, he dies for the first time in this series. But then Kai'Sa will pick up that trade kill. Would have won, trust. I mean, fair enough, man. Fair enough. But he learned from the Masters. The Thresh does go for the flash hook. Does go wide. Oh no, Zimbo. The Flay does land. So much damage coming out from this Kai'Sa. And they do want to threaten a dive as Goose does barely sidestep that hook once again. And more plates going to Bubble Lift. But that unfortunately is the first death for the Wukong in this series. As Volibear is going to go for the engage onto the Kai'Sa. Oh my goodness, the shutdown. All in shambles right now. Zimbo barely walking it out, but that is going to be a kill going out to the Misfortune again as an Armin gets that solo kill onto the Alawi. More gold going to the Misfortune and more gold going to this Fiora. As Eclipse are desperately trying to look their way back into this game, but they are 10,000 gold behind right now. And need to make a massive play if they are to look to turn this game in their favor. The Draven does pick up the Essence Reaver and likely going to be building towards the Bloodthirster or even the, I don't know what he's building. He's playing Build-A-Bear right now. Fiora does have the cooldown reduction boots and does not have the Divine Thunder just yet, as Zimbo got the Moby boots as well as the Locket. Very standard Thresh items, nothing too out of the ordinary. With Alawi sitting on the Tarbies, and it looks like he's going to be building towards that Hex Shrinker, or even possibly the Iceborne Gauntlet. once again, this Fiora is quite good. As Bubble Lift is going to be facing over its Eris. Eris will parry it, will drop the Grand Challenge. So much damage coming out onto this Kaiser as well. Fiora just tries to get that Vitals proc, but Bubble Lift is legendary. 10-3 on this Kaiser, and do look like they are going to pick up that mid tower very comfortably, as the E does not connect Shinobi. He does try and land the W, but the play will connect the flash, and the hook does not connect from Zimbo. And Volibear does look like she wants to go again onto that Bubble Lift, but Wukong will be there to back him up. Kaiser sitting on a lot of gold, 1,200 gold there, but Goose now is going to be caught out doing her Raptors. Wukong says otherwise. Cyclone is dropped by Magnus. Zimbo does have the hook, but the hook gets caught by the Raptor, and Goose will make it out alive. As a lot of damage is negated there, but the Swirling Axis will pick up one in the bot side on this Morgana. Luiso is going to look for the dive. MF does drop the bullet time, but Luiso does burn the flash, getting that double kill there. Goose is quite low. Will use the shield to get out, but the hook does connect onto the Alawi into the multiple engage. Wukong picks up the kill there. No, Armin picks up a kill, then Wukong picks up another. Eris is desperately trying to hold the lane, but that's not going to be enough as Draven rotates into the mid lane and gets the ace for Chronos. 26 for 10. It is a very comfortable 16,000 gold lead for them here, with Armin sitting on almost 2 full items, and Wukong kind of sad that he didn't get the big Raptor. I understand that as from a jungler's perspective. So sending out love to all those jungle mains who get their jungle camp stolen by the rest of their team after 15 minutes. As now Magnus, Armin, and Bubble Lift are going to pick up that second Rift Herald very, very comfortably, very easily. And do look like they're going to try and open up that bot side. With the dragon available, would make sense that they take that Herald down in the bot lane. But Wukong actually going to be, it looks like he's going to be heading down to that dragon. Kaiser and Thresh going to be pushing out that mid lane so they can get as much pressure. While Draven in the side lane dealing with Eris, who does have the full Divine Sunder, bear in mind. But this Draven has Infinity Edge. Rip my blue buff that goes to my ADC, Sag. Yeah, I mean, that's what happens, man. Like, when you're a jungler, you get your stuff taken away. Thresh does land the hook onto Goose there. Goose is going to be able to walk away with extra tenacity. Draven doing so much, but there's going to be the stun into the Morgana, into the Volibear ultimate. And they get the shutdown onto that Draven. Fiora is going to continue the chase onto Zimbo Mouse. Able to proc that Grand Challenge. Wukong does flash into the Cyclone, not able to get anyone there. Laui takes them into the ultimate. Kaiser dropping into that backline is going to be taking down Zolfirian. As Eris takes down Magnus. But Kaiser doing so much damage. Picks up that double, but looks like Fiora is going to be able to pick up that one into the Ignite. As double kill coming out for Eris on the Fiora. And looks like Eclipse take the W on this one. 4 for 2 in their favor. And they do try and close that gold gap. Fiora, I can imagine, must be sitting on quite a hefty amount of gold. We'll pick up that Tiamat. Also be an absolute nightmare. But Armin is going to be going to try and start up the dragon and wants to pick up that blue. But Eclipse are going to rotate down back to that dragon, as there's still going to be very much contested. It is going to be the start of the stacking for one of those teams. As Armin yoinks away that blue buff for free. Does not give Goose any time to go and pick up her blue buff. Now Armin going to as the Thresh goes to D-Ward. Little do they know that Eclipse can see they are going to be starting this up. Goose is going to be walking into the jungle, but Zimas is there to try and catch her. And will walk away for the auto attack is there. But Zolfirian does look like they're going to rotate down to the dragon, but Magnus Carlson is saying it so quickly. Luisa is going to be pressuring them off. That is 4 versus 3. That is the Kaiser is just going to be rotating up. But Thresh does land the hook onto the Fiora. A lot of damage coming out from Draven. A Black Shield is dropped. The Volibear wants to look for the engage. Will burn the flash to get out immediately. Will use the Q to get out, but Armin is now going for that 1v3. Will get the knockup, but Draven picks up 1, picks up 2, and Kaiser coming in hot with the double kill there. 14-4 and 2 for Era Bubble Lift, as he is looking unstoppable on this Kaiser. But we have to give perks over to the support jungle duo. These two are unstoppable together as well. Been playing that synergy super well. And have to hand it over to them there. As we see, that is 3 items for the Kaiser. It does have the Kraken Slayer, Collector, and the Phantom Dancer. While Draven, Bloodthirst, Infinity Edge, and Essence Reaver. This is a scary Draven. He may not have a mythic, but oh boy, is he gonna hurt. And then we see the Black Cleaver for the Wukong, going to help shred that Volibear a little bit more, as well as the Alawi, who will soon be picking up the Iceborne. Most likely Zimbo does catch out Nazgûl, and they kind of just trade really dirty looks. And not much is going to happen there. But now Magnus Carlsen does have that, still have that Rift Herald. Does look like they want to try and use to open up the base, but that is going to be the hook connecting from the Nazgûl. Armin does go for the chase of Shinebeki, does not get pulled. Gets the pull in. Wukong will make it into that team fight. Ulti coming out from the Gwen Needlework, doing so much damage to that back line. Kai'Sa picking up 2, and then the Draven picking up another. Gwen going to pick up that 4th one, as the only person left is Zolfarian in that bot side, and is desperately going to be trying to pick up that tower gold just to kind of even things out. But meanwhile, Wukong very comfortably going to be dropping that Rift Herald into that mid lane, and is going to be locking up that tower, while the rest of his team are going to be starting up the Baron without him, unfortunately, as we watch his little wander over to the Baron. Is he going to be able to get that smite? He's going to W over. Is going to be able to get that smite onto the Baron. Easy peasy for Jungle Smite, securing the objective, as they get one tower with that charge of the Herald. But that is now an exposed inhib, and that is Baron for Chronos. Luizo is a massive threat in this side lane for Eclipse. He does so much damage. There is really only 1 or 2 people that can really contest this. As we see the closing of this game could be soon. Got Baron, all the side lanes, Needlework coming out from Armin into the immediate flash of Becky, but Armin is going to go for the chase. Is going to go under the tower. Will land the 3 Needleworks. As now 4 members of Eclipse are in that bot side. Shanae Becky going to try and hold it from Armin, but Armin is keeping a strong push there. Going to possibly go for that solo kill. That true damage coming out from the Gwen. As the Lantern is going to be dropped there, Wukong wants to use the W to get over the wall, but now Luiso is going to be in the mid lane, going to be pushing that tower. Gwen going to be taking the top inhib tower, and want to pressure this base. Goose is going to be going in for that hard engage, but will get denied as the next inhib is taking those 2 inhibs down for Eclipse. Looks like this is the do or die moment. Shinebeki fighting Armin. Armin will get out of the Alawi ult. Volley goes for the stun there. Bubble lift. Sitting in the back line, cutting out, getting that lethal tempo. Draven doing so much damage. Threshold going wide. Kai'Sa stacking it up, using that killer instinct to get into that back line. Picks up the double for Draven. Single for Bubbles. As he is now unstoppable. Zolfarian will be there, and that is a triple kill for, well, double kill for Bubble Lift. As there is only 1 member of Eclipse to hold the line. Chronos are on this Nexus, and it will land the hook. They are going to go for that last final kill onto Shinebeki, and that is the ace. That is a triple kill, and that is the game going over to Era Chronos. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, GG well played to both teams. GG well played to Chronos and to Eclipse. Been playing super well. There was the spark of hope for Eclipse near in the mid game with the extra push coming out there, taking down that Draven. But Kai'Sa and Draven able to sustain that lead very well, while Wukong just helping set up with the ganks along with the Thresh, who I think should be our MVP. Personally, I'm going to hand over my MVP over to Era Zimbo Mouse. At least that's what I think. What does chat think? Who do we think the MVP should go to? And now bear in mind, don't just take the kills into consideration. Take the participation they had around the map, as well as what they added in terms of value. Alright, awesome. Okay, awesome. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so it does look like we are going to get another series tonight. We are going to be getting the Youko matchup. Not necessarily sure who they are playing against, so we should be seeing that soon. But I'm going to take us a short break because that's only going to be at 10 p.m. But yeah, so we get 1 vote for Zimbo in here. So GG, so like, are we going to get any more votes? Because I do want to then get Zimbo into the call here. So I'm going to just chat with, get Zimbo in here. Alright, I don't know if we can get any of the players in. Where is Zimbo? Zimbo. Okay. Can someone get in contact with Zimbo or get in contact with Bubble Lift? I'm gonna bring Bubble Lift in here. All right. Oi. Come casting room. Ooga booga. Okay, I am summoning the Boobles. The Boobles, the man, the myth, the legend himself. The Era Bubble Lift. Boobles? Can I move him? I can't. Could someone please get this guy that can he get Bubble Lift's attention, please? Alright. Oi. Okay, I'll spam him. Oi! Okay, so I'm gonna do a small interview here.
Hello?
Hello, is that the Bubble Lift, brother?
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you doing, kind sir?
I just want to point out they need to give you moving rights, man, because I never check my Discord messages. I almost turned my computer off.
Oh yeah, I don't know what that is.
That was it
Casters
was
get
quite
moving
close.
rights because they will give Kronos moving rights as well.
That's what I want to see then.
But seeing you
You-
guys pop off, seeing Kronos for a while, haven't seen you guys play. Well,
Yeah, jeez. It's it was nice finally playing it with each other. We still don't have a full 5 roster, but I mean, Robbo used to join a lot as well, so it's nice just playing together for once, man.
yeah, and that's very nice to see. And you and Zimbo have really got some like good synergy coming out here, and we even got Floppy coming to see. So glad to see Kronos win. Old team is doing well.
Oh yes, that's the. Oh, it's nice seeing old Kronos players backing the boys, you know.
Yeah, and it's
But yeah, no, it's fun playing with Zimbo. A lot of fun for me because we get along in real life as well. Even though he lives in Zimbabwe, he came down all the way to Cape Town, especially just to visit me. So
oh, what
I'm
a
not.
sweetie.
I'm gonna take it that he specially came down to visit me, not that he had to do anything else.
Literally
Okay?
nothing else. He just came to visit you and only you.
Nothing, only visited me. Yeah, it was quite funny because that's when I hurt my knee, and then I think you were on the group.
Yeah, he said he carried you, but literally.
Actually, yeah, actually carrying me in real life because my knee was so busted.
Yeah, but just seeing how well you guys have improved so far, you and Zimbo still got that synergy going. I see Magnus also synergizing quite well with Zimbo in these duo ganks coming out.
Yeah, definitely. I think it was we were at ease as well because we knew what we had to do when getting into the game as well. Like because our main job or our main problem is we don't talk much, and that's what anyone when we ask them to spectate us just for like a bit of coaching, say we just don't talk at all. So I think it's when we start talking, it starts looking like we're just gelling actually, which is good.
And that's really good. I mean, you getting your Varus first game. Very nice to see you back on the Varus again.
Oh, I really didn't think it was gonna come through. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
It,
but when you've got Luisa or QM on your team, it's very hard to see where the priorities lie.
so true, so true. I'm gonna give some insight. QM is tilted to say the least, because there were so many bans thrown at him. But I mean, I'm not complaining because that means that's one less, or like the one less ban that they can't ban Varus, right? If they ban all 5 of his champs, so I mean, he just needs to get good, right?
Yeah, just get good. He just needs to play every other champion in League of Legends.
Exactly. No, I was just joking. Yeah,
Yeah, and
but I
see,
mean, yeah, we obviously QM is one of the guys that's gonna get targeted a lot. So, we know that. So
yeah,
it's
so
fine.
kind of working and playing around that is the smart move to go about it. And it is unfortunate that you were not able to see Balls Away in action, as it's for some reason Kronos likes to attract Shaco junglers.
Yeah. I am staying. No comment. No comment.
No
No comment.
comment on Shaco's here. No
All I'm
comment.
saying is Wally's just a big troll, man. He's a big teddy bear. He's man, I'm staying away from comments like that. Man. He knows he's on engaged duty. That's all I'm saying. And
Yeah,
Shaco is
dude.
not an engaged champ, man.
Yeah, you could argue. Oh, you got a Kappas in the chat. Fucking Shaco players.
Fucking Shaco players, man. Next, you're gonna tell me Wally wants to play Yi. Come on.
Yo,
Come on.
dude, Yee. Just saying, new skin dropped. Would like to see that in game though.
Oh no. No, not like this. Another person that Zimbo needs to peel that is not me. Come on, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that. But Yumi Jungle. We got Yumi Jungle next game. You guys better be ready because Balls Away is coming at you ham with these picks.
Well, I think you're gonna have your pick of the lot for Sunday, right? Because there's a bunch of games happening
There are
Sunday.
so many games happening on Sunday, so I'm gonna have to. I know Kronos are playing some games. I know we've got Lost Time playing, and then I got Royalty
Yeah.
playing. It's just so much. So I'm gonna have to try and figure out to get another streamer online for it because
Yeah.
yo, there's so many, and I want to stream all of them.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, rather have too much to pick from than too
Too
little
little.
games, right?
Yeah, I can
So,
agree.
I mean, you're probably in streamer heaven at the moment.
Yeah, like I'm saying, there's so many games I could choose from. 'Cause I know they were supposed to there were two games tonight happening as well. So Royalty faced off against XVG. I don't know how that is going. I'll find out how that was going later. But yeah, I'm just very glad to have the pick of the litter. And then we've got the NAM tournament coming up as well, which looks
Oh
like it's
yeah,
gonna be a lot
yeah,
of fun. Like
yeah,
the Southern African tournaments with all the Namibian teams. So that's gonna be lit.
yeah, and that's gonna keep you busy as well.
Yeah.
I like the actually the graphics they did for like the advert for it.
They did a
I don't
really
know
good
if you saw
advert
it.
there.
Holy, it looked flippin' cool.
Yeah, so shout out to Shikosis and all the people from RX who've been putting that all together. Really good on them.
Yeah, jeez.
But I'm gonna get ready because there is a Youko match that is gonna be happening at 10. So I'm just gonna get you ready for that. But thank you so much for joining me for an
Oh, no
interview, Mr.
worries, no
Boobles.
worries. I love to be here, man.
Hell yeah, brother.
Tell me to come. Push my buttons anytime. When I'm available, I'll come.
I got you, homie. We'll get you on for a
Okay.
cast one day. But have a good
Yeah,
evening,
definitely.
Mr. Bubbles.
Okay. Cheerio, dude.
Cheerio, my mate. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. That is gonna be me for the next like 5 minutes or so as we wait for Youko to set up for their next match. I don't know necessarily who they're playing against. I am gonna have to find that out real quick, but not so. All right, so while we get that running, I am going to leave you guys for a little bit, so don't go away. We got some more League of Legends coming up, and I will see you all in 10 to 15 minutes. I'm sorry, I had to pop onto stream for this one, everybody. While the dancing queen, young and sweet, only 17. Dancing queen, feel the beat from the tambourine. Oh yeah, you can dance, you can jive, having the time of your life. Ooh, see that girl, watch that scene, digging the dancing queen, digging the dancing queen. Dancing queen. I'm sorry, it had to be done. It had to be done. Song slaps. So good. Oh, we've got some more. We got some OG Forza Horizon 1 tracks coming out here. All right. Hey, thank you for the gifted sub, Luna. Welcome. Thank you to the gifted sub. Go to such free much wow. Thank you, Luna, for 6 gifted subs this week. How about a Solon song next? Phoenix Slaps.
Such
amazing.
free much wow has joined La Game Enjoyers. Welcome.
Yeah, because I know some sort of Solace's music. I've got their Legends Never Die cover. I think that's what I'll play next. And I came my thought out, and I don't mind feeding. There ain't no time to keep me waiting, waiting and waiting. Oh, I got a love that keeps me waiting. Oh. Now if I go for the Phoenix cover, the best from the Solids. Okay, I trust you, brother. I got a love that keeps me waiting. Your mama kept you, he left you. That's right in the same. Cute kitty. Yeah, she's my baby. All right, we are going to be heading into Champs League. So they are doing the pro draft right now. So I'm going to turn this a little bit down as we're now going into some pro draft gameplay. It's going to be Youko versus Naija, and I do believe it is going to be starting there. So that is going to be the Hecarim ban out for Youko here. Do not want to see the Hecarim onto Naija. But what are Naija going to be taking away from the Youko, as they are still trying to get the pro drafts, all that? All right, cool. So then that is going to be the Amumu targeting Miss Void Bunny here. But then what are Youko going to be locking away from Naija, as that is going to be the Z ban in the mid lane. Do not want to see the Shadow Assassin anywhere there. I was curious to see what else they're going to be banned away here. I've not seen Naija before, so I can't say I know exactly what they're going to be picking and banning here. But seems there's a bit of a target jungle and mid lane ban. But then that Xayah taken away from Razy. Not going to give Razy that comfort anytime soon. We have seen what she is capable of on this Xayah. So not going to be laying that through anytime soon. As in the Shen banned away in the top lane. So 1 ban for all of the solo lanes, which is very solid for them here. And then the last ban coming out from Naija, what is it going to be? All right. 13 seconds. What will be the final ban here? What is going to be taken away? Is that Malzahar is not going to be given to Angel Anna anytime soon, as that is a free pick there. But then that is the immediate Maokai hover into the locket. So Maokai jungle for Miss Void Bunny here. Support from Penza, from Youko, support from Youko. Plenty of support, ladies. Thank you so much. Support from Shadow Garden for Youko. Let's go. Let's go. Logo. Shadow Garden sending their love to Youko. Thank you, everybody, as that is going to be the Wukong and the Lulu locked in for Naija. Prioritizing that jungle and support. Demons. Let's bounce. As in that the Jinx hover for that bot side for Razy. Is it going to be the Jinx? We do see heavy priority on the Jinx nowadays, as that is going to be the lock-in for Youko. Now, what is going to be... Are they going to try and get that support pick? The Lulu is not available. So we'd be surprised if we saw a Milio or a Yumi come out here. Not even a Yumi, a Seraphine, sorry. As that is going to be the Karma synergy with the Jinx. Really good synergy there. Plenty of movements, plenty of peel available to that Jinx there. Alright. We got all the support for everybody. Keep it coming. But do let other people talk in chat as well. As I know that that's a lot of people want to be interacting. So all the support is always very welcome. But I know there are people who want to talk in chat as well. So keep it cool, Penta. Love you guys so much, and I admire all your persistence. But yeah, just keep in mind that other people, other chatters in the room want to add their bits and bobs here and there. As now we see that it's going to be the Lucian Lulu in the bot lane. Once again, that is a very strong synergy, Lucian and Lulu, but that is going to be the immediate victor in the mid lane ban. All right, wait, what was... So it's going to be... that. What is the ban there? So the ban is going to be... That is... Okay, so we don't know what was going to be banning there. So not really sure what was banned away in that one ban, but there's going to be the Yorick taken away in the top lane. The Seraphine going to be taken away from the support / mid lane. But what are we going to see? So what the ban was... What was the fourth... Okay, we are trying to find out what that fourth ban was. So it is going to be lagged. So we're going to just trying to find out what it is going to be here. Not really sure. Still waiting it out. Okay, we haven't got confirmation necessarily, as that is going to be the Veigar for Naija. That is Veigar mid lane. Veigar scales quite well. They have taken that away from Angel Anna. And it does look like they are going to just hover it out, waiting to see what this ban was before they pick anything here. What is it going to be? As that is going to be the Lux lock-in. So that is going to be Lux mid. Oh, lol. So the Lux was the ban. Oh my goodness. So, it was supposed to be Lux, but you picked it too late, guys. Oh gosh. Unfortunately, there was a bit of a delay there, but it looked like the Lux might just get through. So it's alright. So they will be picking that Lux mid. And we are going to enter that last pick. What is going to be the Yone for Munch in that top lane. Oof, that is a spicy one for Munch. As the last pick's going to be coming out for Naija. What is it going to be? They've got that mid lane. They've got that. They've got the jungle picks in the bot lane. So it is now just that top pick, as that is going to be the Tom Kench hover, and that will be the Tom Kench pick into that top lane. So that this is going to be a banger, ladies and gentlemen. We've got some top tier picks coming out from both teams here. So very curious to see how that is going to go for them. All right. So we've got plenty of support for everybody from Penta. Thank you, Penta. All right, so as they do just set up the last bit of the bans and whatnot. All right, so this is the first tournament for this team. So very curious to see what's going to be happening there. As there's a bit of help from the draft. But it's all good. It's all good. Thank you for all the support, Mario and Logo Beast, once again. Love having you here. All right, all right, all right. So we should be heading into game relatively soon now. All right, all right, all right. But let's just... Okay, so we are heading into Champ Select now. So we are going to see where all these picks are going to be going and everything, all their bans and all that jazz. Support from Penta Forecaster. Thank you, laddies. Thank you, laddies. I do always appreciate your support, and it's great. I unfortunately am not the greatest German speaker. I speak Afrikaans, but not much German, unfortunately. Frau XE stop working. Support from Youko. Support for Youko. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what are we going to be seeing here? But now they are going to be hopping in that champ select. So I'm just going to take us all to the just chatting and all that jazz. And I'm going to, what is that? All right, I'm vibing with this. Bella, baby, come, papa, come, baby. I know you are sleeping, but I am going to bring you to chat. Look at this baba. Look at my baby. I love you, Costa. Oh, I love you guys too. Here's the Bella baby. Meow. She wants to go back to her box. Yeah, I'll do the votes now. Don't worry, Hartman. Yep, let's put Bella back in the box. Let's sit there. So she's gonna go there. So now we are gonna. Oh, she is so cute. Yeah, she is my baby. She is my pride and joy. I love this kitty cat. All right, so let's do the predictions. So there's going to be Youko versus LON. There you go, Naija. So be sure to get your votes in, everybody. Got 5 minutes to put it all in. Be sure to spend those points wisely. I don't know how many League of Naija people we have in here. I didn't give them the stream, so they couldn't get the peeps in. But hopefully we've got some people in here out supporting them. So there can be some points in contention. Like you can see, look at her now. So look at the bells. She's in her box. She's just chilling. Bella, hey baby. Meow, meow. I'm gonna just very slightly pull you closer. Meow, meow, meow. Hey baby. You're such a good baby. Fat cat. Yo, I'm gonna have to fight you if you call my cat fat again. Huh? I'ma fight your ass. Man's laughing at me like I won't do it. I will do it. I'll come down to Cape Town. I'll come get you. Me, 80K arena. We'll go ham at it, bro. I have fat cats are best cats. That is true, Tsunami. So he could be meaning it fluffy. Fluffy. She's fat. She's fluffy. That's what she is. Is that right, Buzz? Are you fat or are you fluffy? She's currently having her bath, so so I'll leave her be. I'll leave her to chill. I have one big chunky kitty. Big chunky kitties are the best kitties though, because there's so much to love, so much to cuddle. Yo, we got a lot of points being put on the other side. Roly poly. I mean, she can't roll. She's just very soft and cuddly. Not Mr. Not where Timo. Yo, Timo. Could be seeing the Timo. One thing for sure, one day I'm gonna be naming my cat. I want to name my cat either she's sleeping on my bed. Where's Pike? Mr. Not with the cute kitty. Mr. Not Timo. Oh, Mr. Not's cat's name is Timo. We got player support coming out from Benjamin and Logo Beast. Thank you so much. The love is always shared here from everybody. But we are just going to be waiting for that 3-minute short delay before we get back into some League of Legends. But what else? I've got some knickknacks. That's going to be my my little snack here. But it's not at the moment, as I celebrated a friend's birthday. I was almost a little late for the stream. One of my mods in chat right now, Mr. Floppy Pancake. Could we get some happy birthdays for him here? Any birthday givers here? Up, you see a Rat RL Billy. I've not seen that emote before. Really, there's just a cat looking utterly petrified. Holy shit. Petrified kitty cat. As you see, Bella is trying to get comfy in her box. Still giving herself a bath. Alright. So, interesting fact that I am learning now is League of Naija are actually from Nigeria. So very nice to see. We got some more Southern African teams outside of South Africa competing in these Mettlestate tournaments. So curious to see how they're gonna go. You saw some high ranks. We've got a Diamond 1 player out here, so it's gonna be a banger of a game. And Youko also got to looking good, but Bunta Bean with the glitch cat. Thank you for the glitch cat there. But we are going to get one more banger before we get into game here. So this is just a personal favorite of mine. It is a classic. If any of you know it, sing along. Sun is shining in the sky. There ain't a cloud in sight. It stopped raining. Everybody's in the play, and don't you know? It's a beautiful new day. Hey, running down the avenue. See how the sun shines brightly. No saying this once was pity, Mr. Blue. Sun is shining in the day. Hey, it's the blue sky. Please tell us why you had to hide away for so long, only long. The blue sky, please tell us why you have to hide away for so long, so long. Hey, you with a pretty face, welcome to the human race. Race on sky in the rain, and today is the day we waited for. Oh, Mr. Blue Sky, you tell us why to hide away for so long, so long. I love this song. Such a vibe. There, Mr. Blue, we're so pleased to be with you. Look around, say what you do. Wondering what he smiles at you. There, Mr. Blue, we're so pleased to be with you. Look around and what you do. Bed, music 10 out of 10. Music taste 10 out of 10. Music 9 out of 10. Kitty 10 out of 10. Bedtime is 3 out of 10. I know it's 3 out of 10, okay? It was a long day. I didn't get to make it this morning. I was just out and about most of the day. But bringing the rhymes for Evanescence Pog B. Yeah, we are going to be seeing some of that near the end of the stream. But now, I am going to be taking us into game. There we go. So I'm just going to quickly fix up some of the logos here and there. So League of Naija, going to put that there. And going to have to pause the music. Alright, as we are now heading into game here. Time controls. Why is this not working? This happens all the time. Alright, we are now officially into game 1 of Youko vs League of Naija. This is sure to be a certified banger, everybody. So please stay in your seats. Is bound to be good. So we got plenty of we got all the support from Penta. Let's go Nigeria. Bring some points home. Hell yeah, brother. As we see, let's go. Let's bounce logo. Let's bounce. We got plenty of let's bounces here. But let's see what they have in store as Youko are preparing for a possible invade here.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
They are prepping if there was any invade, but does not look like there are going to be any invades coming out there. And that is going to be Razy. That is going to be Marshmallow heading back to the top side. I vote the team with Platinum. I mean, you could. De Berater. Hope I'm not butchering that word. I'm saying it as if I would say it in Afrikaans. I put all my points in Nigeria. Man is out here trying to invest in the stonks. The skelly coin stonks. Nigeria prince better not scam me. We are hoping so. We are hoping so. So now we are going to be seeing there's going to be a topside start for Void Bunny, while Silver Fang also going to be starting up in that topside with the Wise One giving the leash. So Silver Fang's in the jungle here. We've got the Star of Morning in the mid lane, Jaximus in the bot lane, and Runa in the support role. Alright. Very solid leash there, as now bot lane going to be on that 1v1. Wukong going for that rush start. Wants to get to that bot side very quickly, and will likely meet that Maokai for that scuttle down there. Alrighty. But Jaximus and Runa will get that pressure. They are running the Lulu and the Lucian. My gosh, I just try to say that like 10 times fast. My goodness. Munchmello pogging off with the legendary Yone skin as the level 2s are popped there. Well, Star of Morning, Angel Anna juking it out. First strike stacks coming out there as the Q does not land. E poke will come out as Angel Anna and Star of Morning will be trading out. Q from Laroxy Moxie connecting. Plenty of damage there. As Wukong wants to go in for that level 3 onto Angel Anna will connect there. Will do some damage as the Lightbind does connect into the trade. Really good trades coming out from them. But Void Bunny does try and get that early gank in the top lane. But Tom Kench is expecting it. And it does not connect there. But now Wukong does look like he's going to be going for that invade on that red buff. Maokai gonna try. Oh, but that, yeah, the invade coming out there. Really dangerous invade on for Void. Gonna walk into that red side. Gonna spot out that Wukong taking the red, as that is going to be stolen away. That does have the smite. Does not have the smite available. Well, no, does, and will lock that in, as that is a red stolen by White Fang, and does look like he wants to continue the fight onto these Krugs, and will smite away the big Krug. A Silver Fang does pick that up there, but Angel Anna not able to assist, unfortunately. Does go on the baby cage into the flash, into the Q under tower. Star of Morning gonna have to walk away. Silver Fang doing so much damage. The Vega W does connect. Silver Fang will pick up that kill there, as Angel Anna does try and pick up one, not able to land the light binding. Silver Fang gets out just barely, and sidestepping that W like a beast. But that is first blood going over to League of Naija. It'll be a tough game for them, as Youko have lost that little bit of a lead there. But Yone is going to be pairing up onto that Scuttle Crab. Going to be ready to meet the Wukong when he walks up. As you now see, that is Flashless Wukong, who is just over half HP, but the Yone will lock it away in that top side very comfortably. But Wukong will smite it from what we see. So that is going to be Wukong smiting up that Scuttle. Level 4 to the Maokai level 3. And gonna be a little bit of an uncomfortable situation for Youko here. The Wukong has joined away plenty of the jungle there. A lot of poke coming out from Laroxy. But Munchmello also picking up that extra bit of a CS lead over the Tom Kench. And Jaximus also sitting very comfortably with a 6 CS lead, 1 wave over Razy here. The Void Bunny will be spotted resetting in that bot bush. Plenty of support coming out. We see Laroxy Maki going in for the engage, but there's going to be the root coming out from Razy into the exhaust. Flash from Jaximus. Exhaust on Void Bunny. Void Bunny will get the W, will get the knockup. Jaximus trying to pick up a Woogo, but that's going to be the flash heal there. Laroxy Moxie gets healed there, but Razy going to go get excited here and running. Silver Fang is there, and Runa going to help that Wukong just pick up a little bit more. But really solid pickup from Youko as they put themselves on the board in that bot lane. A good poke coming out from Munchmello on the Yone. Really, really solid work from them as they decrease that gold lead. Yone does get the knock up onto the Wise One. Fancy support from Youko. Fancy support from... They see the flash from the Wise One onto Munchmiller. Munchmiller taking a tower shot, but is going to run for her life there. And will burn the flash, but there's going to be the knockup coming up from the Tahm Kench. Shield is there, but Tahm Kench goes for the eat. Is the level 6, the Yone's level 5. And will get that solo kill onto Munchmiller. The Silverfang has disconnected. Hopefully he gets that reconnect soon. Alright, so he's back. So there was a small pause, but he is back right away. Okay, awesome. Okay, cool. All his back has returned. Southern African internet does not seem to get any better as you go further north. So do understand that. Alright, alright. But Star of the Morning holding that CS lead is at 51 CS to 42. As Angel Anna gonna try and clear out that ward. But Wukong will start up that dragon very quickly, and that will be first dragon over to League of Naija. And with that, have that kind of bot pressure with the CS lead building up for Jaximus against Razy. But Munch gonna need to be careful. Only just take over the level 6 while there's levels in for the Tahm Kench. The Roxamox getting very aggressive here, taking a lot of damage from Jaximus. The traps do drop. But that is a lot of damage the Roxy is taking from this Lucian. While Makai is in that top side. Is going to be trailing a little bit behind this Wukong here in CS, as they are going to be meeting up on the Scuttle Crab. W does land a little bit of extra resistances for Void Bunny, but Silverfang is going to go for the chase here. Morningstar is going to back it up a little. Angel going to land the Light Bunny into the ultimate, into the baby cage. A Star picks up Void Bunny. Silverfang has not given up yet and wanted to go for the kill onto Angel. She does not have much mana. But that is going to be another kill going over to League of Naija. Yone going in for some easy trades onto this Tahm Kench with the use of the Spirit. Really good damage there. Oof, really good trades coming out from Munchmello in that top lane against the Wise One. But Star of Morning does have the Primordial Burst. And he does have the Primordial Burst. Could look for that solo kill onto Lux, but she is going to be going for that early reset. Not going to take any chances with this Veigar. Does respect it and will pick up that last chapter in base. But Void and Munchmello want to try and start up this Rift Herald, but not look like it's going to happen, as there is a Rift, there is a Scuttle there granting vision to Naija. Now that is the Veigar with the full Rod of Ages at 8 minutes. That is very scary to see, as that is a very solid gold lead and very solid CS lead for him in the mid lane. The Wise One going in for some short trades with the Grasp. Doesn't take the extended ones, but Wukong does look like he wants to come into that top side. Munchmello does have no flash. Does have the ulti, but there's going to be a fight happening here on the top side. Wise One does not land the tongue. But Munchmello is caught out here. Does have the Fate Sealed. Has ticked over to level 8. Wukong will land the Cyclone. Is going to desperately try and do some damage. But that is going to be the immediate eat from the Tahm Kench. And that is another kill going over to this Wukong. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. League of Naija do look like they have set the pace with this early lead. But Youko are going to try and look for picks there. The Baby Cage does connect into the QW. Veigar does have Unleashed Power. It's Phenomenal Burst, I think it is. Or Unleashed Power. One of the I've mixed up. I've probably mixed up Veigar with Syndra. Just gonna confirm, so like a little bit of a cheat there. Primordial Burst, not Phenomenal Burst. Primordial Burst is available. Wise One is disconnecting, unfortunately. Is there going to be a small pause? But it looks like Tahm Kench has shortly disconnected, but a lot of damage coming onto Angel Anna. Veigar does have the Primordial Burst. Will flash, will drop it there. Very hard to dodge that one, as the Wise One has reconnected now with that Tahm Kench. Veigar doing so much damage, but Void doing very well to sidestep it. Gonna try and knock the Star of the Morning back into the jungle. Munchmello is on his way there, but that is going to be the flash coming out from Void. This is a very tough matchup for her there. Tahm Kench is struggling a little bit with the internet. We hope that he will be able to fix it soon. As you know, a lot of damage coming out from that mantra Q from Karma. She does have the kill, so does have that extra bit of gold in her back pocket, and did opt to pick up the cooldown reduction boots. And the poke does unfortunately go wide onto Runa, but that does mean Jackson is going to go for that early poke forward. But Razy leading the charge there with the rocket. But oh, it's so much damage as the culling then gets dropped by Jaximus, forcing the flash out of Karma, as well as the exhaust and the heal from Razy. There's 3 summoners burnt for a Lucianar. Jaximus looking really dominant here. Razy gonna keep them under tower as ultimates are traded. Zap does not connect. But they do want to possibly pressure a dive here, as Maokai is in the bot side, level 7 to the Wukong level 7, who will catch them there. The sapling will see Silver Fang as Laroxy and Razy gonna have to walk away. There's gonna be the immediate flash from Razy. Silver Fang does have the Cyclone available. He's gonna go for the dash into the immediate Cyclone. Jinx traps are dropped. Jinx is gonna try and walk away. Does not have the heal, but will be stopped there as there's gonna be the counter gang coming in from Youko, as they do pull the Wukong back. But that is going to be the immediate dash onto the Jinx. Jinx is now dead. It is Laroxy and Void against Silver Fangs. Veigar takes down one in the mid lane. The Nature's Grass does drop, but Wukong is going to continue the chase. And there's a double kill for him there, as Munchmiller going to be fighting for her life against this Tom Kench, who does have the eat. Chaos ensuing everywhere. Silverfang goes for the dive, but the Mantra W will connect, as Munchmiller not able to get that trade kill, and neither is Roxy, sorry. Flash. Oh my goodness, the Flash Tongue does not do so as much. And the Wise One will live with 10 HP and a dream in the top lane. Jinx Rocket does come out, does take down Ruena. And the E was not available for the Lulu, and that does mean a little bit more gold for the Jinx, as the Youko put themselves on the board once again. As the Wise One is quite low, Munchmello does fancy her chances with the Tom Kench. But our Void is going to be clearing out some of these control wards here. Prediction. Bank. Prediction man's making money. As now, Wise One is going to be quite low, but is going to go for the tunnel into that mid lane, into the top lane. But Root does come out from Void Bunny, walks right into the Roxy Moxie. There's no Cyclone available, but the W from Karma will grant the vision. Lulu is going to be there to back him up. The Lux ulti does come out onto Void. That's a wrong Lux, actually. Laroxy is going to fight for her life, but Laroxy is going to be walking into 2 members, as that is now double kill for Silver Fangs. And that is a 6-0 Wukong. Very, very hard to deal with, considering how much of a lead he has in the jungle here. Live Binding does not connect, but Razy is going to be farming up Lucian, going in for that very early trade. Zap gets blocked by the minion, and that is so much burst coming out from the Lucian. As Munchmello still holding a Jinx R is going to be coming forward. Almost steals the dragon, but that is not going to be enough, as Veigar does pick up that mid lane tower, pushing Angel further and further under her 2nd tier turret. As then that is going to be the solo kill happening in the bot side for the Lucian. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, it's the Lulu. Quick. I am messing up all the keys here. So Lucian picking up that solo kill on the Jinx there, and Silver Fangs going to be picking up another one in that mid lane onto Angel Anna. This Wukong is absolutely everywhere. Did use the Cyclone, did pick up another. As Yone does go for the Fate Seal, does not connect with the Wise on the Q, does not connect either, but Tom Kench does go for the E, does eat miss Munchmello there. So much damage from this Tom Kench. But oh no, Munchie's gonna have to kite this out.
Blue team's turret has been
As that is a tower taken in the mid lane by the Lulu, but Void Bunny is there to try and catch out one. The Roots will connect from Void Bunny into the knock-up, into the Nature's Grasp kill there, but Tom Kench will not survive, as Munchmello puts Youko on the board once again with their 3rd kill. Bit of a rough one here, as it is an 8,000 gold lead for League of Naija. And multiple items are being picked up there, as that is two full items for the Veigar. That is the Heartsteel then for the Tom Kench, while Razy does have the Kraken Slayer. These are some core items that are needed for both sides. Now with the Radiant Virtue picked up for the Maokai, going to be a lot more useful in these hardcore team fights. While the Shield Bow is going to be locked in for Yone and help that a little bit more sustain. But they do want this tower. Youko do want to try and go for that push top lane. Well, bot lane, sorry. And then top lane gonna have to suffer a little bit now. Yone does have a full item, can go for more of these fights, but Tahm Kench is gonna get quite healthy quite thankfully the more trades that this Yone takes. The calling is dropped to try and clear the wave, and likely will clear it. They are gonna go for that last order, and Laroxi and Youko and Raze are gonna walk away, but that's gonna be a flash from Jaximus. Big missed flash there, walking into the Maokai W. And that is a shutdown going over to Raze, but Void Bunny and Raze are gonna have to walk it out as the Roxy gonna run it away. Void is going to take the sacrifice, gonna try and get her team out, but the ulti will be dropped from the Veigar, as then the Nature's Grasp gives her extra health, but Lulu is there to give that extra movement speed. Youko, oh my gosh, Void with the side steps, but so much damage coming out from Star of the Morning. It is so hard to dodge this Veigar with the amount of damage he has. The amount he is sitting on 212 stacks. He's got 415 AP. And still Fang is going to go into Angel, and Angel is going to try and take down one, but that's not going to be enough. They're trading tower aggro so well, but the fancy feed from Void, unfortunately not able to save her there, and Silver Fang does pick up another kill. And they are going to be dropping this Rift Herald down in the bot lane. Baby Cage does connect onto Laroxi. That is so much damage from this Veigar. While Silverfang is going to connect for another one. Is going to keep fighting. Yone does drop the Fate Seal. Does connect onto the Wukong clone. As does go for the flash. Does try to pick up one, but not able to connect anything there. Sumeg Deck Rocket is available from Raze. Raze could drop this. Could pick up another kill onto the Wukong. Does she see where the Wukong is? Sumeg Death Rocket is not going to be used. As backs are channeled. Void. And then we see the Jinx is going to go for that reset. But Munch going to be struggling a little bit in this top lane with this super tanky Tahm Kench. And Veigar picking up the needlessly large rod is sitting on a hell of a lot of ability power. So you do not want to be messing with this little leprechaun out here. It goes in TPs for that red buff. Will catch out Void Bunny in the baby cage. We'll knock back the red buff into the stun. But Void is up. We'll secure the red buff. Veigar will not be getting it anytime soon. As Veigar desperately really wanted that. Veigar just used a W just to check for wards and stuff. That was a very smart way of using the Veigar W. While Munchmello is going to be clearing out some vision in that top side. Away from the Tahm Kench. Support for Panzer from Youko. Support Panzer from Youko. Pogging off as your Void Bunny is in the bot side. Does have Nature's Grasp. Lucian is there. Will spot out Void Bunny. Will drop the ultimate. Will not connect onto Star of the Morning. Baby Cage is there. And that is a stun onto Void. Zap does not connect from Razy. They really want to try and commit onto this Veigar. Light Binding does connect into the full burst coming out from Lux. But half health by the Veigar W. So much damage coming out from Star of the Morning. Lucian going after that trade. The Angel is caught out in the Baby Cage. And Star of the Morning does pick up one. The Wild Growth keeping Lucian alive. So much damage there. While Jackson is going to barely walk out with the help of the Wild Growth. Super Mega Death Rocket will land onto the Lulu. As she does tank it with the E there. But this Veigar is going to be rather terrifying. As he now is looking to build towards that Rabadons. As we think he is sitting on the 530 ability power. Has 260 stacks. And that is the third dragon going over to League of Naija. As Star of the Morning and Runa are going to try and get this tower. But what do Void and Laroxi have to say about it? While Tahm Kench, chilling in the top side, does not have any hard steel stacks. Yone has been very good about keeping that champion away from her. No hard steel for him. But Star of the Morning is going to go for the flash Baby Cage onto... Oh my goodness. That burst. That is a flash Baby Cage from the Veigar into the Razy one-shot there. Oh, but Munchmello does look going to go for the trade. The first hard steel coming out from the Tahm Kench. Knockup does land fully stacked little tempo, but that is the eat coming out from Tahm Kenchums. Into the full knockup. Silverfang is there to try and assist. Nowhere to go for Munchmello. Does have the Fate Seal, but not going to use it. As Silverfang is legendary on this Wukong. And it does look like they are going to try and pressure this top tower. Veigar now has acquired that Rabadons. Let's see how much AP he has got. He's got 821 AP at 20 minutes. That is so much damage. And you need to be careful of encountering this Veigar. While Void picks up her blue buff, does run for dear life. Does not want to deal with that as Ruina is spotted. Will drop the sapling just to catch out the little Lulu. And 4 members of League of Naija sitting up here and want to prioritize the Baron, as now 5 members will converge for the Baron dance. And Youko are going to look to compete for this as they do try and do some de-warding. League of Naija going to be holding this off with the baby cage. Don't get caught in that. That is a one-shot as the Roxy does use the Shurelias. The Nature's Cross is coming out from Void Bunny. It's going to connect onto 2 members. W's onto the Wukong with so much damage. Gets dropped up by the Vega. The ulti coming out from the Lux. Triple knockup into the double failed seals from the Yone. Try to pick up at least one. Yone does take down the Lulu, but the rest of the team getting run down. Vega using a phenomenal burst to take down the Yone as the rest of Youko are running for their lives. Lightbind does land onto the Vega and onto the Tom Kench. But that is going to be the Baron pickup, as it is a 1 for 2 kill in favor of League of Naija, as well as picking up that Baron. Wait, hold on. They did not pick up the Baron. The Baron got stopped. My bad. So they were able to get the Baron stopped, but that does mean they are going to pick it up. Alright, are going to be picking it up now. Oh my goodness. They take this so quickly with the Lucian and the Vega. Vega doing about like a couple of thousand damage per W. This is insane. Almost fully stacked on that Archangel staff. Going to be giving that extra burst of ability power. As well as the Sunfire Aegis is going to be locked in there for Tom Kenchums. So I just need to do something real quick so it doesn't get too involved here. Silver Fang 10-0 on this Wukong, 2.4k. Is going to go and continue to build that Black Cleaver. While the Lucian has got 2 items. Vega on the 3, pushing 4. Has got so many stacks. And I'm curious to see how much AP he's going to have once his Archangel is fully stacked. Sunfire against 3 Mage Champs. I think maybe he picks it up just for the burn damage. Don't necessarily see why he went opted for it, but do see he's got the Merc trades as well as building into MR. Maybe just wanted that extra little tick burn damage. But now Youko want to try and make a play here to try and get that mid lane push. They only really have to get that bot lane tower. But it does look Angel Anna's trying to hold up against Vega, but that Vega is too fast with the help of the Shurelias, and that is the QW one-shot from Star of the Morning. Did not even need to use ulti. So now that is going to be the ulti on the Lurok Smoke with the shield. Will Tango Wukong does get into the Cyclone to Void Bunny, who's used the Nedrock trying to get out of there. The Colin coming out onto Razy into the Cyclone Flash from Silver Fang. The Root going to try and knock away the Monkey, but that is the one shot coming out from Vega once again. So much damage. And they are going to take down the first Nexus tower. Silver Fang's taking quite low. But Vega is one-shotting these objectives with this auto attack. Has so much burst. For the QW, Silfang does get hit with the Fate Seal, but Munchman taking so much time from Vega. Once again, that is a legendary Vega. As that is a double kill, triple kill for him. Vega lands the baby cage into almost the quad. We'll get the Quadra. As that is a Quadra kill for the Vega. Star of the Morning is the star of this game. And that will be game 1 to League of Naija. But GG, well played to everyone there, as Youko, unfortunately not able to take the W. Struggled a little bit to try and get that pick off in the early game. But I just need to make sure that we can get a lobby. Alrighty. I cannot get in, ma'am. Alrighty. Are we going to be able to get in? Oh, lobby is still full, unfortunately. But that does mean I'm going to hand over the points. Okay, let's try join now. Alright, new one has been sent. Says lobby full. It says lobby full. Alright, while we get that sorted, let's get the predictions out. Let's get people their points. So anyone who invested in that Nigerian stock are going to be getting some big cash outputs here. Boom. Hey, we got it, ladies and gentlemen. We are in for game 2. As now we head into the spectate, my favorite room here. Now, taking a look at just some of these ranks, that is going to be the Platinum 4 for Silver Fang. Runa is Gold 1. Star of the Morning is Diamond 1. My goodness. Caster, tell Roxy go into the casting area. Why? But it's my area, man. This is my home. My casting room is my area, man. Can we make a sub? Alright, so they are going to be making a sub, as I think one of the players from League of Naija are having a bit of a internet crisis. We do understand that we're coming from South Africa, so that is all good, that is all okay. But while we wait for this, I am going to take a small bathroom break while they get their stuff sorted, so don't go away. We still got more League of Legends, and I'll see you all soon. Right, wrong key. Alright, we are into Champ Select for game 2 here. So that does look like it's going to still be the Amumu ban being targeted towards Miss Void, while the Hecarim is going to be taken away from the Silver Fangs. The Zed going to be taken away in the mid lane from the Star of Morning. Don't want to see him on this kind of skilled assassin here. But what are they going to... Are there any bans going to change? So that is going to be the Zai as well as the Seraphine being taken away. Seraphine and Zaya, very good combo that Youko do like using, especially Razy on that. Bring me a life from Evanescence Pog. All right, I got you. But we are going to be seeing the Wukong is going to be Harvard, so it's likely going to be the Wukong once again. That is going to be Wukong again for Silver Fangs. I got so many. Why do I have so many versions of... There we go. I got it. There we go. That will be queued up next. As we see, that is now going to be the Lux lock-in. That could be possibly Lux again for Angel Anna. Would not be surprised if we got to see that again. As now the Maokai will be also locked in for Miss Void. So that is, they are keeping to their team comp. They do know what they want to continue building. And are they going to be the same one? But the Yorick does not get banned. And that is likely going to be the Yorick in the top lane for the Wise One. Going to be playing that side lane split push from League of Naija. What are we going to be seeing? What could possibly be in the cards for the Star of Morning? Is he going to pull out the Vega once again, or is he going to pull out something extra spicy? We are going to find out, as that is going to be the Twisted Fate. However, are we going to see the Twisted Fate lock in? You can always count on the best caster in Africa. Support from Penta. Thank you so much, Penta. I don't think I'm the best caster, but I would like to think I'm somewhat of a good one sometimes. So that is the Twisted Fate going to be for Star Morning. Going to be playing much more of that control roaming mage. And good pick potential too. Going to use those side lanes very, very well. As now, that is going to be the Malphite in the top lane for Munchmello. That is a champion that is very, very strong right now. Very much in meta and can deal with the heavy AD that the Wukong and the Yorick do have to offer. As now we enter the second ban phase. What are going to be locked away? Is that Lulu is going to be taken away? Do not want to see that Lulu again. That Lulu was doing so much work keeping the carries alive. So glad we are not going to be seeing that Lulu anytime soon. But what are we going to be seeing banned away towards Youko? All right. That is going to be the Misfortune ban in the bot lane. Razy not going to be getting that comfort of the Misfortune. And it does feel like she is going to be forced on something entirely new here. As what are we going to see? The last ban being targeted towards League of Naija. Support from Penta for Youko. Alright, so now that is going to be... What is going to be the final ban here? It is going to be the Karma. They do not want that Karma Jinx synergy. As that Jinx and Xayah... Jinx is still up. Xayah has been banned, so would not be surprised if one of these teams do lock in that Jinx and then pair it up with the likes of a Milio or even the well, not the Seraphine, the Gianna. But now, what is the final ban going to be, ladies and gentlemen? That is going to be the Rakan. There is not going to be any Rakan for Laroxy Moxie here. She is going to be playing something new. We're going to get a new bot lane here. I disagree. Or do enlighten me. I'm rather curious. Wait, what are you disagreeing with again? My brain is switched off. But that is going to be the Yasuo. Whew. Is that Evanescence for the win? Can agree. Can agree. Do love some good old Evanescence. Very old song, but still a banger. So Yasuo locked in. That is going to be the Malphite top lane. Probably the Yasuo mid. Or the Yasuo bot lane. Malphite Yasuo bot lane? Question mark? Whew. That's going to be a spicy one. As that is going to be the Tristana in for the bot side. I just agree with everything in general. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Can agree. A lot of things I disagree with, so I can understand where you're coming from, my man. But then Thresh going to be locked in the support role. So that is going to be Tristana Thresh in the bot side. And then the Senna is being hovered. I could go for Eminem right now. Alright, but now I'll get to that soon. But we are going to see that is going to be the Yasuo top lane. That is the Malphite mid lane. And then Lux. Senna Lux? Wait, Senna Malphite? Yasuo top? So that is going to be Senna Malphite in the bot side for Laroxy, Moxie, and Razy. With Lux in the mid lane for Angel. And again, Maokai for Void. And Yasuo for Munchmello. Curious to see how that's going to be going. But now, that is Wukong. So Wukong solidifying once again. Runa is on the Tristana. Star of the Morning is going to be on that Twisted Fate. And then Wise One on the Yorick. And Jaximus on that Thresh. Curious to see how this game's gonna go, but I will be seeing you all in 3 minutes as we do wait for the delay. So don't go away as we get into some more League of Legends. Alrighty. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, with game 2 of this series. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna need to fix that little text thingy so it's more centered. I do apologize. Alright. We are in. We are ready. We got some League of Legends. We've got interesting bot lanes and mid lanes here. As we do see that is going to be Razy playing the fasting center with a farming Malphite for Laroxy Moxie.
To Summoner's Rift.
Is quite interesting, but they do look like they want to build that synergy between the Malphite and the Yasuo, an age-old synergy since the day Yasuo was released. So hopefully they are able to execute this quite well, because it's bound to set up some banging team fights out here. We see invade coming. Yep, does just start the stun card. Is not going to be able to get that stun off, unfortunately.
Minions have spawned.
Seeing that in chat now, the cover from Barry is actually the real Giga Chat theme. I actually have that version. I really do dig that version. So it is quite a nice version of the song. Has a little bit electronic, a little bit of electronic oomph when you listen to it. So I can agree with you on that one. So this strategy is quite an interesting one. I have seen a lot of fasting centers nowadays and hope to see that it gets used properly, but seems like there's a bit of a lane swap. So Munchmello is playing the Yasuo in the mid lane. Angel Anna is bot lane with the Malf, and then the Malphite is top. So Roxy Moxie on that Malphite top lane. The Yasuo in the mid lane for Munch, and then the Lux center bot lane. Very interesting call here. But definitely not surprised that there is a farming mage along with the center. Maybe putting Angel Anna on her comfort pick, but in the bot lane does mean she'll have still the kind of sustained farm that she would in the mid lane, but now has the extra support of a center who can scale just as hard. And Ruena is not going to be on the ADC role. Jaximus has been swapped out to the bot. The ADC and support have been swapped around, so Ruena is on the AD and Jaximus on the support. Nope, as the hook does not connect, the minion coming in clutch for Angel Anna. Alright, but Roxy Moxie poking them out. Stun card not picked up, but the red card instead will go around the wind wall. As Runeira is going to go for the jump onto Razy. Razy taking so much damage. The life bind does connect, keep Razy alive as the Thresh blade into the bomb plant. Into Runeira going for the rocket jump. Angel Anna does try and burn the ignite and the exhaust, but that is a double kill for Runeira in the bot lane. But Star of the Moon does drop the blue card. Yasuo is going to go in for the play. Is going to blend the knock up into the flash, into the Nova, into the Nado, into the knockback. There is no real place the TF can go. Does take over to the level 2. And that is going to be the flash. Oh my goodness. Star of the Morning coming in with a clutch flash there. Barely surviving. Wukong going to come and back up and take down Void Bunny. As Void Bunny will not be able to walk this out. But Yasuo does land the tornado. Tries to go in for that. But not enough as Munchmello taken quite low. Has burned the flash. Very unfortunate there as Munchmello barely surviving the cards from the Twisted Fate. While the Roxy Moxie showing absolutely no remorse towards the Wise One with the grasp with the W procs there. So much damage from Laroxy, but she does not have the mana to continue the chase and will let Wise One walk out. Munchmello taken quite low, but does definitely want to try and look for this kill onto the Twisted Fate. Does have the E available. Wukong does want to come mid because they do know that the Yasuo wants to go in. Nado does land, but doesn't have to take it as Wukong was there to try and get the takedown. But Void has made her way mid. Does not have the flash. Trying to get that knockback. Does connect to Star of the Morning. Is taken so low. The little sapling gonna get to... Is he gonna get to it? No, as the TF does make it out alive. So next song is Eminem Mockingbird. My main? I should play it. I'll play it for the outro. How about that? I'll play a song for the outro. Is that okay? I'll do just that. As the Roxy Moxie is low on mana, but that is going to be... Oh, the solo kill from the Wise One onto Roxy Moxie, who did burn the flash. unfortunately, and that is going to be a big wave shoving into that tower. Malphite not going to be having a fun time there, as she's just going to respawn now, going to go for that TP, going to try and catch some of those minions. And Wukong also looking very dangerous in the jungle, has 33 farm, has already gone for a couple of invades, and does look like he is going to continue for some more. Jaximus gonna look for the hook onto Angel Anna. Angel's gonna walk away. He's gonna try and sidestep that that hook, but it's not gonna be enough. Into the E, into the bomb, rocket jump, into the flay. Really good synergy coming from Jaximus and Ruina. Youko are unfortunately struggling a little bit now in this laning phase. This is a tough team, and Star of Morning making sure Munchmiller does not get to play under even her own tower here. This does drop the blue card. It's going to hit onto Munchmiller. Munchmiller is going to try and go for these trades here, but TF doing so much extra damage with those double amp tombs. Malphite going to go for the smackdown, but that is going to be the ulti dropped. The Maiden coming out from the Wise One. A lot of damage. Ooh, the big chunk of damage coming out from that Sheen Q. But Angel is not going to be coming bot side. Going to try and get Ruina out. But Ruina will get Lantern into the rocket jump and will get away fairly easily. But now Star of the Morning is going to have to try and walk it out. Is full health. Munchmiller just under half. Void Bunny was there to try and back it up, but has not been able to take as many of her jungle camps, as Wukong has been yoinking them away, making sure that the Maokai does not have as much pressure in the lanes as he should. So Munchmiller could possibly be looking at getting dived here. You do see that Yorick is going to be walking into to clear out that scuttle now. So that is going to be the scuttle clear. No scuttle clear. That's Yorick just going to walk around, try and spot the jungler. Will not spot the Void Bunny, but that is the stun card coming out from Star of Morning, denying the Void engagement. Void will get the W down, but Wukong is there to save the day. Does not have the Cyclone, but so much damage from Wukong. Does not have the Q. Will get the Q off, as Silverfangs will lock down his second kill of the game. It is currently 6-0. It is a very big gold lead in favor of League of Naija. As the Wise One will have the push over this Malphite, particularly with the Maiden as up. As long as Maiden is alive, it is going to be very hard for the Malphite to push out those waves. So hopefully she's able to pick up some CS under that tower. But Jaximus is going to be walking up. He's going to try and look for that hook. But they're just going to keep ordering rage and baiting it out as the hook does connect. My goodness, play into the kill. Reina now 4-0 on this Tristana. Malphite drops the Unstoppable Force, but that is so much damage coming out from the Wise One as the Roxy's going to have to walk away. But Jackson is tanking an attack. Angel Anna gets caught out, but the Tristana will just leap out after getting a couple more tower plates. Reina looking very comfortable on the Tristana, hitting that level 6. But Void and Munchmiller will be in that top side. Yasuo they do jump into the pits. Silverfang is there to answer it. TF will drop the ulti. Destiny is summoned. We'll get a stun into the double knock-up Cyclone. Silverfang picks up 1. Flash Cyclone picks up 2. And that is now going to be the 3rd kill there for Naija. And the 2nd for this Wukong. As they are going to very comfortably push on to that Herald and continue where they left off. You see there is possibly a re-engage from the Jaximus, but Angel Anna is currently caught out. Will burn the flash, but Rocket Jump is burned. Thresh still does have the hook available. Will get the kill there onto Angel Anna, as that is now 11-0 for League of Naija. They are looking very comfortable here. Tristana and the Wukong very fed. 4-0 respect, 4-0-1 respectively. 1,000 gold shutdowns between them. And it does look like it's very much an uphill battle for Youko in this series. As there is a flash not coming on to Razy. Jackson's tanking tower, but will go golden. Will drop the tower aggro. And Ruina will lock down a 5th kill here. While Star of Morning was possibly looking for a tower dive onto Munchmiller. But Wukong does look like he wants to go and pick up that dragon. While Star of the Morning going to be yoinking down those tower plates. And Ruina also picking up those tower plates as it will flash away. Will clear out the waves, but does look like that Lantern will be saving them there as Maokai wants to look for a possible fight ball there, but Munchmiller going into the engage onto Star of Morning. Does connect the NATO. Stun card is going to be locked in, but oh, the Wind Wall blocking the blue card. As Angel Anna does land the Light Binding, will stop Jaximus. But Tristana is going to be able to walk up to that dragon there. But Void Bunny does spot Ruina as Wukong is going for the engage. Razy re-engaged him, but the Light Binding does connect. So much damage coming from the Maokai, but Runa is so low. Is Runa going to be able to walk it out? Void does not have the Q. Runa does get the jump reset, does go for the back, but Senna is there. And that is going to be a kill picked up by Angel Anna, but then Wukong takes down Anna for the trade kill. And that is a double for the Monkey Man, as he is sitting at 6-0. While Yorick going to be chunking out this tower. Looks like he is just going to go and greed for it. Does have the waves, does have the wave control and the wave management. The Roxy Moxie, unfortunately, not able to deal with the amount of wave clear that this Yorick has. And is going to have to be sitting under her tower for now. As Wukong does pick up the double Divine Thunder pickup between the Wukong and the Yorick. Everfrost for the Twisted Fate. Kraken Slayer for Tristana. And the Locket of the Iron Solari for the Thresh. Very strong. Five mythics already acquired. As that gold lead has grown to just under 10,000. And Rockmox going in for a small trade with the Yorick. And Silverfangs will come and drop that Rip Herald mid lane onto, and Munchmello will be in a 1v2 situation. Stun card does connect. Wukong does drop the ulti. The Everfrost does get the slow wall. And Silverfang will pick up another. Void Bunny is there to try and fight out Silverfang, try and get him on the tower. But Silverfang does get the Conqueror proc, does the Divine Thunder, so it's going to be very hard for the Maokai to do much damage there. Locker bag call here for Thresh, to be fair. Or to be honest. I think maybe could have opted for the Even Shroud. I think the Even Shroud would be a very aggressive item, very strong item. But as you see, the Nature's Graph does get dropped. That is going to be a tanking tower. And that is the Razor picking up another kill onto Ruina. And then the tower tanked for Twisted Fate, who will get executed. So that is the third kill pickup for Youko. And it is going to the center. They do need these kills onto this carry. But it is looking very much like a vertical climb for Youko here. Going to be very tricky for them, but it is always possible with the synergy they have with the Yasuo and the Malphite. Can easily lock down those single target carries and make it super easy. But Jaximus and Silverfang in this top side, backing up the Wise One as he is going to continue pushing into that top tower, doing so much damage. Gonna leave the Maiden to smack it a little bit. But Munchmello gonna walk into this jungle. It is completely unwatered. The Cyclone does land. Munchmello does drop the Wind Wall, tries to dodge the hook, but the hook will not connect, as that is going to be the multiple knockup from Malphite. Munchmello is going to be able to pick up one. Is she going to pick up? She does drop the Ignite, picks up the Thresh. Silverfangs is in a 1v2 situation. Bith Myth does drop 444 to the cooking stream. Thank you so much for contributing to the cooking stream. I will extend the dates further. And we will likely try and do it over the weekend of the 20th of May. But there are no confirmations just yet. But thank you so much for the contribution. As 3F does drop the dash, it does connect onto Angel. Angel has no way to move, is rooted. Will try and walk away, but is going to let the TF do the stunning. Angel Anna does not have any abilities up. And Star Morning will pick up another, as the Tristana will walk it out very comfortably. And Razy sitting alone in this bot lane as Thresh and Tristana want to look for a dive. Star of Morning used the Destiny to perfection to try and get that locked down. And does want to continue applying that pressure. And Jackson is going to clear out some more vision. This gold lead has skyrocketed to 12,000 gold for League of Naija. And there is no dragon. There are no objectives coming up. But League of Jackson is going to go and bother a couple of peeps. While Wise One is going to continue his push up in this top lane. Does have the Demolish. And will demolish this tower very quickly with that Sheen item. As more and more pressure is applied on the top side. But there are 3 control wards up in the top side, denying any possible roams down from the Yorick. But Star of Morning going to have to back away. Munchmello does have kill pressure on this Twisted Fate. But does not look like he's going to need it. But Void Bunny will draw the Nature's Grasp. Is going to have to catch the Twisted Fate. Will lock him down. Will not be able to use the Lantern in time. Ulti was not dropped by the Yasuo, unfortunately. Windwall is there trying to negate the Tristana damage, but now we see Youko running for their lives. The ulti does come out from the Lux, not able to take down the shooting star. But we've got Bithmith coming out here to support Youko. Thank you so much for all the love for Youko out here. Always love seeing the support for these teams. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the next dragon is up. League of Naija do have all the pressure for it. They do have all the wards. And it will be a very easy pick up for them for that. Minx Cat gonna drop the hydrate. Alright. Oh, gosh. I don't have anything to drink. I got some water. Alright. As now we do see that is going to be the next dragon pickup. And the immediate flash from Void Bunny. As he's their biggest fan. I know he's their biggest fan. I know Penta are Yuko's biggest fans. We love all their support that they bring. They are such an adorable bunch. And I do always love having them out here. Give me 100%. Give me merch. I wish I had merch. I haven't got any merch yet. The most merch I probably get is like stickers. Because I can't afford to print out no merch yet. As we see a lot of damage coming out from the Wise One. Does have the whole breakup hit from the Divine Thunder, so going to be able to push his way very easily as the Destiny does come out. Will go into that Malphite in the top lane. Will lock down the Roxy. Moxie has nowhere to go. Does not have the Unstoppable Force. Jaximus landing the death sentence and sentencing Moxie to death. As that is 18 to 4, and that gold lead is now very, very high. 14,000. As the Wise One continues to be a side lane menace with the Yorick. And very much making it very clear that they should be banning it. And seeing why it did not get through in that first game. As now say Youko are going to be going in for the engage onto Wise One. He's going to try and walk away. Maokai does drop the Nature's Growth. Does connect on Tristana and to the Yorick. But they are going to go for the Yorick here. He's going to be a flash from Angel Anna. Does not connect the live binding. Trina barely getting out of the life threat. Does Thresholds land the death sentence. Munchmiller gets flayed away. But Wukong will be picking up that mid lane top and TF in the top side. Really good wave splitting coming out from League of Naija. A lot of stuns on Loxy. Moxie has nowhere to go. The Cyclone coming out from the Wukong. But then that is going to be the re-engage onto the Yorick, as there is a Yorick takedown. But then Yorick will take down Void Bunny with him, as that is a 2-for-1 in favor of League of Naija. But Youko getting kills on the board. This is going to be a very tricky one for Youko. There is still a possibility of the comeback if they look for the right picks. But right now, League of Naija are using their lead so well, making sure there is no breathing room for Youko, and rather pressuring them into making these risky 90-10% plays. And those 10% plays, they are the do or die, and a lot of the time will not often go in your favor. But if the plays are successful, it is a very easy comeback for them. As now Munchmiller does have a full shield bow, so that is going to be very good for her. Full Ludens for Angel Anna, and the full Umbral Glaive for the Senna. But they are going to try and play for the Senna scaling as well as the Malphite Yasuo combo. Going to be very easy engage for them, and they just need to find that right opportunity. The Silverfang's going to be dropping their Rift Herald on the bot side, going to lock down their final second tier turret very easily with the Black Cleaver and the Divine Thunderer. And does look like they want to get the second charge, but Angel Anna is going to be here to try and deny that. Will not land the Q onto it, but Wukong will get the double Cyclone onto the backline. TF does get the Sun Card. Silverfang taking down the Lux. The Yasuo getting the ultimate onto Silverfang, who's going to burn the Flash, Flay away. Nature's Cross coming in from the Maokai. Will lock down that Maokai. Will lock down that Wukong as Wukong picks up with the Sun Morning. Will take on the Yasuo. There's a double kill coming out there. Maokai takes them down, but the stun card connecting onto Void. But Jaximus has got the backup of the Thresh, but now Yorick being an absolute menace in their base along with Ruena. That is a 2-for-1 in favor of Naija, but looks like Void is barely going to survive with the Senna healing. Yorick pushing down this base like it's Christmas out here. As now we see Star Morning going to be in the spot side, going to be able to get that bot lane tower, saving them to demolish. 4 members of Naija want to lock down this final inhib. The Roxy Moxie looking for an engage with the Unstoppable Force, but the Yorick will deny them. And they are going to try and take down the Maiden. And they do lock the Maiden is going to be able to walk it up. They are going to take it. Oh, the Maiden lives on 600 HP. Going to be running real fast. And it does look like Leo and Naija are going to go for a quick reset. We're not able to get that bond hit him. But now Void have the opportunity to farm up these waves and pick up some items. And hopefully look for that comeback play. The gold lead is now 15,000 for League of Naija. Wukong has 2.5 items. Yorick does have the Hull Breaker, Divine Sunderer. With the TF now got the 3 core items, Even Shroud, Lich Bane, and the Rapid Fire Cannon. Going to be very easy to land those stun cards from afar. The Tristana has the Infinity Edge on the Kraken Slayer. Thresh still yet to pick that second item, but that just do be Thresh things. As we do see, there is going to be the possible engage onto the Baron. As 3 members of League of Naija are going to go onto the Baron, 4 with the Yori making their way there. TF going to be walking out that bot side. Dragon going to make sure that Youko are not there. But they do spot 4 members in their base. So they are going to just lock down this Baron. And it does look like they might take it down through the mid lane. Or are they going to go for the Dragon here? This is a decision they can make. They do have all the map control. They can do whatever they please here. As Youko desperately trying to farm out, trying to get some items, and trying to push some of those waves. The vision being cleared by Thresh, making sure there's very little breathing room for Youko. Star of the morning, clearing out more vision as well, but Void Bunny and Razy are hot on his tail. Do want to go for the trade there. 4 members of Youko bot, but that's center. Ooh, look at the center stacks. Look at the center stacks for a moment. Oh, the center stacks. Plenty of center stacks for Razy. As now there's going to be the Dragon pick up for the Wukong. They are ult's going to be used by Lux to clear out that wave. But luckily, Youko do have enough wave clear to deal with this. But that is the Yorick is sitting in topside with that Hull Breaker. Going to try and push out this wave. But see the hard engage coming in from the Malphite into the ultimate from the Yasuo. Going to get the dash over. Maokai does use the Nature's Grasp. And they are going to lock down the Wise One. But the Wukong is making a flank here. In the back line, that is 5 members Youko. They want to fight this 4v5. They have the potential, but the Wukong does land the double cyclone into the flash from Munchmello. Youko trying to get that Maokai. But the Wukong will go gold into the Thresh Lantern, but the Locker will save him. But Roxy, Anna takes down the Wukong. And the ult's coming out there. Tristana takes down the center. Malphite locks on Tristana, but TF getting that Yasuo with the blue card. And that is now 2. It is 3 versus 2. But Star Morning will take down Malphite, and Tristana will take down Lux, as the only person left is Void Bunny. And the final Nexus tower is going to be taken down there. And the Nexus is falling. Barred up super minions. Got the TB coming out from the Yorick. And that is GG. Well played, with League of Naija taking the series. GG, well played to both teams. League of Naija and Youko was a well-fought battle. Youko had plenty of chances there. They tried so hard to get back into that game. Had plenty of moments, plenty of sparks for a catch-up. But it was really well played coming out from League of Naija, playing the map well, playing that split push, and making sure Youko had no room to breathe. But GG, well played to everybody. Very good game of League of Legends. Gonna hand out the points there. Alright. Give me points. Alright, so choose outcomes. So that is going to be the Lon picking up some more points. League of Naija taking the series. So to everyone who came, I'm on 30k. Well, my man, you gotta share some of the points with the community, bro. You gotta go all in on the next games. But I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who came out to watch, from all the supporters from Era, as well as from Youko and League of Naija. Thank you for joining me. I'm out of hydrates again. I've just finished all my water. I've got nothing left. I got nothing left in the tank, my man. I do apologize. But from me on the casting desk, from Bella and her box over here, thank you so much for everyone to coming to watch. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and I should be streaming some more on Sunday. I will not be streaming any games tomorrow. I am going to be out and about. So I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next one. Oh, yeah. I'll give you your outro now. I'll give you the Mockingbird. I remember now. Mockingbird. Here you go, kind sir. This is for you.